That is the wrong thing. Now everyone wave. Hi.
Yeah.
We were Ashenfell for a hot second, guys.
Woo! Oh, Lord.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Lost Tale of Uzoya, Episode 8. We're here, Episode 8. This is our Pathfinder 2E dating sim. This is...
Slash
something.
zombie fight sim.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? We're going to jump into it. We're going to have everybody introduce themselves. We are one player short today because Nar is doing a charity stream elsewhere. And it happens, right? It totally happens. So he might join us towards the end of the day, but as for right now, he will not be with us for this evening. But we're going to start with our lovely Dungeon Master. Spirit, introduce yourself. Come up with the question that we have to answer about our characters and all that good stuff.
Hi, I'm Spiritus Lupus, running the wonderful tale of Uzoya, though it is lost, and maybe we'll find it someday. Will we ever find plot?
With us?
Maybe.
No.
But
Unlikely.
I hope that things go spectacular tonight. And it is unfortunately that we are missing someone, but it is what it is. With that, yep, and we will be going over things about leveling.
What question do we have to answer about our character today?
And the question. Oh Lord, I was distracted by trying to figure out something on the computer. If you had a choice of only eating your favorite food for the rest of your life, or never being able to eat the same thing twice, what would your choice be? And if your choice is your favorite food, then what is their favorite food?
Like our character's favorite food or our favorite food?
Character.
Okay.
I see why you didn't ask this when cover is on, because it's an obvious answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a question about the character.
Mm-hmm. It's you, Rob. You go.
That's me? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm first? That's
Yeah,
right.
you're first.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rob the GM at Robbie Rolling on Twitter. Today, I'll be playing Jenik Dranantuindale, the Dwarven Ranger with his amazing companion, Flannel the Bear. Honestly, probably he would choose to never be able to eat the same food twice because he grew up in a mountain hold that didn't have a ton of food variety despite being very posh, so he probably would not mind getting to try a bunch of different stuff all the time.
Thank you. Neff.
Is me next?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, cool. Hi, I'm at Nifrnif. I'm playing Avari, the gnome druid, and both Avari and I are having a lot of anxiety about this question.
Oh no!
We would eat the same food forever just because then it's easy, and because then you could like spend time to like really perfect it and like make it really good, and like just keep getting better at the one thing. Because, like, 10,000 hours and then you become an expert at it. Like, you can eat the same food for 10,000 hours and then you're an expert at eating the same best food. And that food is... I don't think that Avari would have access to my favorite food, so I can't say it. But right now, the only food that exists in my head is mac and cheese.
Fair.
And that kind of leads to a subset of the question, which is, are you allowed variations on your favorite food? Like, there's mac and cheese, but there's also, like, veggie mac and cheese, and there's also bacon mac and cheese.
There's
and
lobster mac and cheese.
There's lobster mac and cheese. There's
Mac and cheese bites.
There's seafood mac and cheese. There's fried mac and cheese, but it's all mac and cheese, so do I get to eat all of it? Because then, heck yeah, mac and cheese.
There you go.
I don't know how I came up with mac and cheese as a druid who never lived inside. But somehow I made up mac and cheese.
Everyone knows that the, very almost nomadic gnomes are nomadic, if you will, are
But
well known for their cheese. and their noodle production.
Yeah, they're processed pasta. Yeah.
Yeah.
We totally know how to, create noodles
Oh,
out
those
of things we find in the wild. Yep. Mac and cheese.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
That was
Hello.
entirely in character.
Okay.
I am very close to my character.
All right.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jay, and you can find me at NeoFet3 on Twitter. Tonight, I am playing Moadid Katri Ravencraft the Seventh, our human aristocratic wizard extraordinaire. For him, I think he would go with not eating the same food twice, because there's a lot of types of foods out there. So now, if he got stuck on a desert island, he'd be kind of hurting because there's not a lot of food choices. But he might get creative. So
that was last episode, so we don't have to worry about that.
linking them together.
Nobody is stuck on a deserted island because Tegan brought the fucking boat. Like,
That's
Yep.
true.
This is why we need Tegan.
it's true.
Tegan
like,
and Moadi have all the group's brain cells.
It's true. There's one brain cell, and most of the time it is in Tegan.
Alright. Hi, speaking of Tegan. Hello everyone. My name is Rosie. Valdrianth all over the internet. This is my channel. And I play our beautiful half-orc champion by the name of Tegan the Beautiful. That is her title, not her last name. She will not tell you that. As far as her favorite food, especially now that we know variations are being allowed, then yes, she would eat with her favorite food. And that favorite food, friends, is tacos.
Amazing.
Because it is
I wonder how you thought of that.
It's one of my... I was eating carnitas before we went live. Because here's the thing. You can have carnitas. You can have fish tacos. You can have beef tongue. You can have barbacoa. You can have lots and lots. You can have vegetarian and just black meat. You can have breakfast tacos. Like, let's not forget the glory that is breakfast tacos and just having chorizo and egg or potato.
You can
This
just
is now a
put
taco
anything,
appreciation stream.
for real. You can just put anything on a tortilla and call it a taco.
You can
Like,
put
that's the
anything
best
on a
part of it.
tortilla. You can technically have tacos without tortillas because you can have a lettuce taco.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Bowl.
You just cheated the system. You can have endless tacos, like how we do, which is just like a stack of tortillas, and then
Mhm.
as many toppings as you can fit on the first, and then you eat it, and
And
everything
then
that drops
it
down.
just drops down. I mean, that's how you
Next
properly
infinity
eat
taco.
tacos. Like, I don't understand.
I also have a question. I don't want to derail us too far, but if you start using lettuce, what's the line between a taco and a wrap at that point?
Isn't a taco just
If
a
it
wrap?
here's the thing. No. Here's
Seasoning.
the thing. If you're gonna use, if it's not a lettuce taco, it's not a taco unless it's a corn tortilla. Flour tortillas can get the fuck out of this house.
What is a flour tortilla then?
Get flour tortillas out of this house. That's some
Freeze
white.
them.
Unless it's for burritos, that's fine. But that's Tex-Mex. It's not tacos. So anyway,
deal.
so guys, guess what the fuck up you can do with the stream? Whatever the fuck you want. Anyway, kinda, sorta. Hey, you can support the stream and these players by your bits, donations, and subs. Hi guys, I'm not well today. For every 100 biddies, you can give a free roll to the party. For every subscription, no, excuse me, for every 100 biddies, yeah, I'm right. You can give a... Is that what we decided? It just looks different.
It's the hero point.
It's the hero point. Every 100
Yeah.
biddies is a hero point to this thing. Look, Nightbot's telling us. Subscribing to the channel, you can reward the player with a nat 20 or a nat 1, including the Dungeon Master. Ha 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 ha. And a direct donation of $5, you can have us roll on a D10,000 Wild Magic Surge table, or you could come up with your own random thing that happens at the DM's discretion. And then, what's a hero point? It's essentially a reroll. Yeah, like inspiration. But hey, also guys, we're a charity stream. So, listen, if you're sitting on your Twitch Prime and you want to help out a really good organization called the Black Visions Collective of Minnesota, you can do that. Because we're honoring our sub points this month with $1 donations to the Black Visions Collective. Nightbot will throw those links up as well, or you can ! charity and then you should be able to pop that up if you just want to give a direct donation. But yeah, I think as of right now we have 21 points, so it's Rob and I that are meeting that, confirmed. So that's $42 on our end going to this charity, and hey, you can give yourself, or if you don't have money, it's cool. We got you covered. We also don't have money, but we're going to make some today. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, we're going to have a great time. Go ahead and fucking start. I'm tired. I love you. I'm going to drink my water.
So, where we left off, there was a very handsy army included, and some snakes that were not skeletons, though they did seem to be skeletons. That's the only pun I'm throwing in here today, I promise. But after they defeated the army of hands and the construct skeletal snakes, they decided to take a couple of days to rest and recuperate. Dear God, that was a time. It's at this time we take at least a portion of today to figure out what they are doing, as with that heavy fight they have found themselves greater in skill and increasing their level.
Way.
So we'll go ahead and have them organized in a very nice fashion. So, Miss Tegan.
Yeah.
With your level, you get the general feat, feat class feature, and
Skill
or
stuff.
not. Yeah, and a skill increase. That's right.
Yes. So,
go ahead.
in characterly, I imagine Tegan training to whatever is going to be happening for is feeling very athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Because of these increased athletics, she has been trekking miles in the wilderness in armor, carrying heavy
Uphill both ways.
Uphill both ways. We can definitely do a D5. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Avari, you get a nat 20.
That means you can. You're welcome. You're welcome. I can't roll well with a D5. D5s hate me.
To train her prowess, she will find the biggest rock possible and tip it over.
Yeah, you start doing tire flips with the rock.
Just getting up in this rock's business. Lift squat so she can lift with her knees, and just because she took the feat Titan Wrestler, and I imagine she's gonna wrestle rocks to practice her newfound abilities.
I mean,
along with that, your martial prowess has increased. I believe, if not mistaken, you took uh, expert in athletics. Or,
Mm-hmm.
didn't you?
Yeah, I went
Yes.
to an expert in athletics. Yes, and took
Yep.
Titan wrestler.
Your martial prowess increases.
I like to imagine that while you're training yourself with rocks, I kind of just like tugged on Carver and just been like, "It looks like she wants somebody to fight. You should just like." And he would just like football tap into you.
Um,
I will wrestle. I will totally wrestle Carver if he was here.
but with that, you also gain the class feature of Divine Ally,
Mm-hmm.
which, talking about it, sounded like you wanted to go with Shield Ally, which
Absolutely.
increases your brand new shield. You found new and adaptive ways to use your shield, bolstered by your goddess's will.
Mm-hmm.
And your shield becomes better, increasing the amount of reduction it does, and also increasing the amount of hit it can take.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my goddess wants to make sure I am there to catch that baby.
Tech.
Like,
Protect.
She attacks,
Protect.
but most
Protect.
importantly, she protects.
she protects.
Did we mention she
Protect.
protect?
She protects.
Okay,
All
this
of the
is-
protect. So.
That's not the way I want to go. Alright. Monsieur Dinner.
That's me.
With yours, I believe you get something similar. Most classes are at least going to get the general feat and the skill increase at third level. Each class might have a different class feature that they gain at third, or I think it's at third. Some might be a little bit later.
So, the main thing that happened for me this level is I first of all became an expert in medicine. So to also kind of go into the narrative of it, well, Adenik is now traveling around with the man who licks everything after he kills it, despite our best efforts, and we're fighting zombies, things that make you very sick. So he's been worrying and thinking about that a lot. So I took the feat Robust Recovery, which essentially allows me to further benefit my allies when I treat disease or poison. So it's far more likely that when people lick the axe after they kill a zombie or get hit by a zombie, both things that happen quite often in this campaign so far, when I help them not be sick, it should work.
It
On a
should work.
success,
Should.
they gain the benefits of a critical success.
Yeah.
You also gain Iron Will, which increases your will saves to expert.
So my willpower during this time has further strengthened.
Yep.
Realizing
As you think about your medical techniques, your brain becomes stronger with the knowledge and power.
Brain?
I think it's
Stronger?
also
What does
that
that feel like?
I think it's also partially like, Denik lived in kind of semi-isolation with his dwarven clan for most of his life, and now when he left, he was not exceptionally confident in like being a ranger and being outside the underground world. So as time has come on, he's like, no, wait, I'm like adventuring and stuff. This is cool.
That is not Dinnick's voice, but
Well, yeah, all right. Oh, I've actually been doing quite well up in the surface, and that's quite heartening. I think we can do this.
you're quite right in that. You're much capable, good sir. I believe in you.
Oh, that's very flattering. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Look, I can pick up the rocks and toss them.
Oh, that rock's much bigger than me and yourself, actually. So
It's true. And
that's
next
very
time,
impressive.
if we run into a giant zombie, I have a feeling
Oh, I don't think they're ready for you.
they're not, but I'm ready for it.
Oh, I.
So ready.
Um, Mr. Moadib, you two get the general consumption of skill feat and uh, skill increase. I forget things very quickly. Um, Unfortunately for you, you do not gain a class feature, but you gain something greater. You gain access to second level spells, my friend.
Woo!
Yes. And I've chosen a few that I was from the limited list that he has, but he now, even though he's an evoke, he did pick up his acid arrow spell. So for a good evoke spell,
Mm-hmm.
little telekinetic maneuver to kind of like get some little on the thing of sending things, water thing. He
I
likes
get
to
what you're
keep
saying.
his distance, and a little hideous laughter to kind of make sure that
Ooh,
someone's crack that joke to he likes to just watch the people laugh.
nice.
So something different. So
That's nice.
mhm.
Um, with that, I imagine, or at least I would believe, off of my knowledge, you would, if you are not picking a lore, you might increase your prowess in the arcane. But tell me, what have you gone with your skill?
Well, it's funny that you mention that. Instead of the arcane, he's actually looking at more story and background
Okay.
process, and he became an expert in society
Ooh.
because some of his feats he currently has benefits from his society. And I needed an expert with the feat I took,
Mmm.
which is going to be a mystery right now
Mm.
That is wonderful, my friend.
because it will come into
Secret,
play
secret.
later. But for right now, it's
I didn't know that we could do mysteries.
Secret, secret. Most
Secret,
got a
secret.
secret.
Oh, if you wanted to
Oh,
keep it secret, you are welcome to
Oh,
this.
well.
Ooh.
All right, let us
I
rewind.
think the only person that can't really have the secrets here, at least from one person, will be Miss Salati.
Hi, hello. I'm going over all of my second level spells that I also get to do now. And there's one called Glitter Dust, and so I would like you all to know that I'm never going to be useful again because that's the only spell I'm ever touching.
There couldn't be a more used spell name.
This is on brand.
Yeah, this is your brand.
This is the brand.
A little
This is-
gnome
yeah.
casting glitter dust.
Dust.
Yeah, that's
But
But I also get access to animal forms, so like I guess like one animal form and the rest is glitter dust.
ooh, holy mess! You gain a lot more than most at this point.
I do, because I'm a very special, overwhelmed little gnome.
Yep. Not only do you gain your second levels and your glitter dust, you find yourself more alert. Get the general wash of general feat and skill increase, but you also have great fortitude,
Yeah,
which
which I
I
will
believe, if I'm
hopefully,
not mistaken, is
hopefully
an
you'll never need.
increase
hopefully I
to
will never need.
expert in fortitude
Yep.
and a yep.
And I get a general feat, which I decided to take the Ancestral Paragon, which means I get to go back to my ancestry feats and I get to pick another one. I picked increased lore,
No
and
polygot.
I imagine that that happened through just kind of like on our journeys and amidst all of our discussions. I've just been asking yes or no questions of Moadi and Tegan, mostly centering around the undead that we're fighting. And either they say yes or no, and that means I have learned that fact. And if they have no answer, I then decide what the fact is. And I have learned the fact. So it's just like, hey, do you think that if we spark undead, it'll be really effective? And Tegan's probably like, and I'll be like, cool. And that's it.
Tegan does go into like detailed explanations on the things that
Uh-huh.
she is knowledged with. So
I will listen to the
particularly orc
first sentence.
vaginas, but
But only the yes or no is really retained.
It's
I
true.
think is the
Yes.
point.
I listened to the first sentence of everything, and I count it.
Then
That
adapt
is how
from
I have
that.
learned. Yes.
With Gnome Polygot, you do gain a new lore. Taking the undead lore is
Undead
fantastic.
lore.
They
Great.
with Gnome Polygot also, you will not need to spend increases or your skill increases in either lore to upgrade them. They will be
Hooray.
automatically upgraded when you gain the ability to upgrade
Hooray.
into.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. That being said, I would go to Carver, but unfortunately,
He has upgraded all of his stats into cheese sticks.
yep, there we go.
Probably.
There's a shit ton of cheese sticks. So
Yeah, we were good with Carver until Noir found the feat to cheese stick conversion chart for Pathfinder 2e, and it was just over.
somewhere there is a pile of cheese sticks with the name Nor on it.
We did get a bag of holding full of cheese sticks last time, so
You did.
Get that.
Um,
and I asked for them with 6 in my mouth. I was like, "Can I have these?"
but you awake. It is dawn. Everyone is mostly awake. Carver just kind of rolls over, pulls his blanket up, snuggles it tightly, and refuses to get up for the day.
You know, he's been doing quite a lot. I think he might have earned a day off.
very true. He
He did
Carver.
eat. He did eat. I think. I'm not exaggerating. Hundreds of cheese sticks last night. So I think he's going to need a day
I
to kind of process all of that.
you know what we might have to do is we might have to go and find him something with a lot of fiber in it, because after all of that dairy, he might be backed up.
It's going to be backed up
It's
pretty
going
deep.
to be backed up. Yes.
No, it's not a good situation.
No,
Carver,
not at
can
all.
I paint your face again while you're asleep?
Yeah.
He won't answer.
Yeah, Tegan, that was all right. That was a pretty good impression. But yeah,
Somebody
Cut it.
talking? Somebody?
don't know a good word for it, but not responding.
I'm sorry. Somebody?
Unresponsive is the word for that, Janet.
Okay,
what-
thank you.
You just put un in front of any word that you want to say no to, and then that's how
Oh.
you make more words.
Well, that's unhorrible. Thank you very much.
Mo, are you alright there?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm engrossed in my my reading.
You seem unfocused.
Good job.
I'm actually quite focused. More focused on the book, and I apologize if I'm not focused on you or in the conversations. I'm excited about this new spell I've learned.
Ooh.
I'm tweaking it a little bit, so it's
It
quite
sounds unboring.
yes. Very good. Very good.
So common thing's actually pretty easy.
You're doing
I
quite
mean,
well, though.
on difficult.
Yes, very good, very good. Yes. Oh, yes.
Moldy,
Yes.
do zombies have to eat food? And if they do, can they eat cheese sticks like we can?
No, they do not
Okay.
eat cheese sticks like we can.
I walk
Because okay.
But they might eat your brains, Niffa. I mean,
Yes.
they might eat your brains, Amari. Shit, y'all. Leave me alone.
and I oop.
You don't seem you seem unawake,
You know,
Tegan.
I will have to say, there are times that there was a lot of rocks that we're lifting, and as prowess as I feel, there is a part
Did
of
you
me.
take a rock to the head?
No,
You didn't happen to drop one
I
on
did
your
not
head, did
drop
you?
one on my head or any of that. But I
that's
think
Drop
unfair.
your
that
head onto a rock?
I believe that the term is I am low on spoons.
Okay.
Spell slots.
I only have the one spoon, so I can't really share with you.
I didn't
But-
inherit spoons since I was, exiled from a family.
Okay, but we got you a spoon. Okay?
I have a spoon.
We each have one spoon.
Now the
Hey,
question
that's
is,
so why would you need more than one?
so there is actually a thing. I must tell you
Okay.
about this incredible thing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a spoon with me. Or a fork.
Oh.
How have you gone this long without having utensils to eat?
Hey,
No,
I
no,
suppose I
no,
didn't
no.
notice.
No. And I'm gonna pull out my metal spork.
Yes.
As you can
Well,
see,
that looks
efficiency.
like it's a damaged spoon.
No, 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 no. And I'm gonna take like the pointy end of the spork, and I'm gonna stab one of the cheese sticks as if it's a fork. It is a 2-in-1 special.
Is it one of those sporks that also has a knife on the handle, so it's actually all three utensils in one?
Wait, is this Revenge of the Gith? Hold up.
This is the through line of all campaigns on Val's channel.
It's
Sporks.
true. It's sports.
Forks.
There's a through line. So she is very proud of her spork. It's yes. She please put that in my inventory as part of my camping supplies.
You have a spork and rainbow toe socks.
And rainbow toe socks. That's just you
All the
can't-
essentials.
Yeah, all of the essentials, and that's the other through line as well as socks. I think like there's a thing about socks on this campaign.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, my sport.
Well, last night you managed to get a few items and identify things.
All right.
I forgot what most of them are, and I did not write them down. So I remember one or two.
There was shiny glass ball, and there was a shiny green gem, and I put them both in my eyes to be like, yeah, look at my eyes. And then they told me that I couldn't do that anymore.
I kind of forgot because
And there was a
I
dog. We
focused
got
on-
another pet.
Yes, I remember the dog. I was distracted by the punishment snakes.
Yeah, there was
hate
the
that.
sturdy shield, the onyx dog, the effervescent ampule. There was a rock. It wasn't a green gem. It was just a black rock with carvings on it.
Oh, right,
And-
because Tegan had the green gem. And it
Oh
made
yeah,
it
and
better.
then there was the staff of evocation.
Yes. Staff of Evocation.
So none of the special things were for me?
The dog was obviously.
Natch, gimme.
What do you think this is?
That being said,
Earlier, I have a ranger companion, and now I have a pet dog that's also a rock.
I'm not gonna lie, I was very tempted because I could have also gotten like a little tiny spiritual pet, but like I was like, that is just a way
Pet
too
squad,
many. That
pet
is,
squad,
it's like that is a
pet
way too many
squad.
pets for one
Pet,
campaign.
pet,
We're
pet.
just
pet
gonna.
squad, pet squad, pet squad.
But instead, I have a very, 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 very strong shield. So
But pet squad.
next
Um,
I
time,
mean, at this point,
I-
the shield is almost a pet into
it's
itself.
true.
this is true.
It's gonna be about as useful.
Probably
Side
more
note.
useful.
Side note, I could be a bear now.
Are you just? You shouldn't confuse Falana like that.
No, that was Niffer talking, not Avari.
Oh.
Avari,
We'll get there.
I like
Avari will
that.
figure out that she can be a bear eventually, but for now she's like, oh cool, nature's
That's
pretty
what
cool,
all
I
of the
guess.
roaring at like dead things has come from. That's
Exactly. I'm gonna just start screaming to intimidate and accidentally just
turn
morph
into
into
a
a bear.
bear.
It's amazing. I would not have come up with that on my own, but now I'm going to.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
The room, the rock with carvings on it. Moadi did identify it as a stone that held runes on it that would increase the damage of a weapon if you transfer it into it. That being said, Mr. Dinnick, I'd imagine during your days of rest, where you just take time to patch people up and everyone make sure that they're good and hearty and hale again. You spend one of those days transferring the room onto a weapon.
Hmm.
So,
I mean, I'll definitely put it on my nice little war pick here to make it. Is it up one weapon size?
You do it to yours? Okay.
I think so, because Carver's already does a D12. I don't know if you can even up a D12 to anything.
No, it doesn't up size. It ups number of dice.
Oh.
Oh, we want to up Carver.
Then yes, I put it on Carver's big
Okay.
axe.
So,
Put it on Rebecca.
you steal Carver's axe for a day.
He's like comatose, like from all the cheesesteaks. He's not gonna
constipated.
notice.
He's
We just do like the little sneaking pass and just like stick it on his hammer and release.
I replace the axe with flannel, and Carver just doesn't notice.
I could
Place
just
the
picture
axe
it
with
like,
a bear.
my ox has gotten furry.
Rebecca, why are you so hairy?
Rebecca,
good.
see, you
That
haven't
was very
changed lately.
good, Spirit.
I do good with the deep growly scratching.
Rebecca has
Um,
changed.
So yes, I will buff Carver's weapon.
Yeah.
Now properly understanding what we're dealing with here.
As you guys had found a striking room. Like I said, putting it on a weapon increases the dice.
Amazing.
The number of dice.
Mhm.
I'm going to secretly put this on.
Yeah,
his
listen.
sheet.
Nobody tell Noir so that when he rolls his damage, he'll be like, "Wait, what?"
Wait, what? What?
Yup. I'm gonna sneakily put this on here, and not even change the name to say that it is a bit. I'm gonna put it in the notes though.
Excellent.
Yeah, amazing. Perfect.
Great Axe. Okay. Perfect. I put it in the notes so that way I know if I go back and look at it, you know, why is it this way? Because I'll forget shit.
I think I might have found Carver's new favorite food, though.
Oh.
Just
Beans?
Rocks?
like
Bodies?
I'm just gonna post it in Twitch chat.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I have to drag my window back over.
Wow, I can't believe you made me look at that. Wow.
What is this monstrosity?
This is not a variation upon mac and cheese that is recognized by the state of Niffer.
That is
I'm gonna
that
just
is an
DM Noir
abomination
that.
Burger King would make.
Gonna
for
no
sure.
context send that to Noir.
No context in it to him.
Yeah.
We are a very open and understanding United States of Niffer, but that is not recognized.
It's
No.
Sent it to him with a heart.
No.
Wow.
No.
Hey, is this Pathfinder?
I don't know. What is Pathfinder but memes and dating apps?
There.
listen, it's our version of Pathfinder, and that's all that matters.
Ain't that the truth?
What is Pathfinder but fantasy Tinder? Really?
I
It's
feel
in
like
Twi-
this,
it's
I mean,
in
it's
Twi-
definitely
it's
not
in-
correct, but also, yeah.
I just put it there for you, Jack.
Okay. Yeah, we had it in Twitch chat, not Zoom chat. I wanted everyone that's like a part of
Yeah.
this to see this. So
Got it. That's what it was. Okay.
Mhm.
That is an abomination.
listen, I'm not
Correct.
listen, Spirit, I'm not saying that his elf lady should be like preparing this for him at the bar for his triumphant return from his mission from saving this continent, but I'm saying that's what she should be doing.
Ugh. I'll give it a thought.
Somebody pay money
But,
and
like-
make this happen.
Oh my goodness.
This is gonna happen. If I have to donate to myself to make it happen, if I have to call Nick and be like, yo, transfer money into the PayPal, I'll do it. I will lose money to make this happen. Sorry. We derailed there for a second.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you kind of, I guess you can kind of get Carver, or at least with your increased prowess and strength, you can carry Carver as you have a ruin to go explore.
Yay!
Ooh.
After all, it is the middle of the place. Why not be the epicenter of the epidemic?
It's true. Hey, I'm triggered. We're in a pandemic right now.
Tegan,
Yes.
do you think that zombies have babies?
No, they definitely do not have
Okay.
babies.
Walk away.
The
This is how
undead are
I'm curating my
the
knowledge.
undead are incapable of reproducing because their organs are on the inside are not functioning. There's no proper blood flow. There's no proper nutrition because they can't eat. So
Although,
I'm already eating cheese
Keegan,
sticks and carrots.
I have to slightly disagree with that assumption.
I
While
mean, it's
you are
okay to
actually
disagree,
capable,
but it'll be wrong.
But zombies do reproduce in a diseased form. If you, so I've heard of some zombies
No.
that can kill a person, and that person turns into a zombie, which, by some definitions, depending on your perception or your wording, would be classification as
The
reproducing.
zombie is not reproduction. The zombie is the incubator for the virus. The virus is passed on, and the virus reproduces, not the actual Walking Dead.
Also,
That-
I asked if they could have babies, not if like they could reproduce.
Aye.
Exactly.
It's a very
I
important
don't
difference.
So,
thank
But
again, my good friend Moedid, it is okay to disagree with me,
yes,
but
it-
you are
there's-
you are wrong.
on this occasion, I can see you are correct.
I know.
there is a whisper on the wind that says, if they do it to babies, then they have babies.
What?
Did
you hear that?
Ryan?
I did. I thought I heard something.
Was it the
Oh,
wind?
these ruins. I believe these ruins are haunted. And there's a
That is
very
excellent.
strange ghost.
I'm not a
Haunting
huge
them.
fan of ghosts, to be honest with you.
Melody,
Yes.
are zombies ghosts? Can zombies become ghosts?
No,
Can
they cannot
ghosts become
ghosts.
zombies?
No, they're both undead,
Okay.
but of different types.
Did you? I walk away. Is that a kitty cat?
No, that's a cat.
It's
What?
a Pusheen. A Saurus.
Oh,
Is that a
adorable.
dragon?
It's a catosaurus.
It's a Pushinosaurus.
Amazing.
Oh, I thought those were extinct, but I'm really glad they aren't.
Where did I leave this?
And so far
No
north.
one knows.
Okay.
Pushinosauruses are actually warm-blooded, and thus able to exist in northern colder climates.
Ah, gotcha.
You're welcome.
Those are some large words, but I think I kind of understand.
I'm gonna say it back to you in Dwarvish.
Ah,
So there we go.
Okay. As you enter the ruins, or get closer, get towards the entrance of what looks to be a rundown castle
Hmm.
that used to stand long ago. You find, seeing there are zombies in what would be the courtyard. There's not a great number, but there are a few. And they seem to be faster than what you would consider normal.
Oh, these zombies have been working out.
Not that they're move like they do move faster, um, but not what you would consider to be sprinting. I guess what I would say, sprinting or
Like
running.
I think these zombies have been getting ready for the marathon. Not distance, but endurance.
No. Oh, what is that? A general
I
feat?
think it was an accidental misclick.
Oh, I thought he was revealing his secret.
I think he's working on putting a secret in and accidentally misclicked.
What? We have a small horde of fast zombies.
About how many would you say they are?
6.
Well, I'm glad Carver's keeping it to the back, because we wouldn't be able to sneak around or past or up to them if he were here. But
That is true.
I'm wondering what the best
With
approach might be.
your new lore, to kind of figure out what they are, because they are different, there is recall knowledge checks on just about every creature there is. Normally it would be religion, but Niffer, you have undead lore.
Yeah, I do.
So if you would like to use your undead lore and figure what out
absolutely
what
do.
they are.
All right. Here's my undead lore.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. It's a 13. Oh, yikes.
Oh,
I only rolled a 5.
well,
Well, that's
I'm-
about right for somebody who has gained all
You
knowledge
also
by asking
have
questions.
several nat 20s if you wish to possibly.
I do. I was kind of saving those for the next time
And-
that I drank poison,
can I
but
give one of my nat 20s? I actually have
nah,
quite a
it's fine.
few.
I have a bunch. I'll
She's
use one of my
3.
nat 20s on this.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Oh, that's wow. You have as many as I do.
Okay,
Never mind.
I got 2 right at the beginning of the stream, so thanks, guys. Yeah, I will use some of my nat 20s.
1 second, as I will have to give you more than the basic information that Roll20 gives me.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thanks
gonna
for
learn
reminding me.
All the stuff about these speedy boys.
These
Hooray.
speedy dead boys.
You know that these particular zombies are known as, they're known and called usually void zombies.
Void zombies.
You know that the name void zombie is something of a misnomer.
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 Yeah. Though still completely compelled by necromantic energies, a void zombie is a host in the life cycle of a parasitic alien, not a mindless reanimated corpse, despite their similar appearance. The fact that the atypical void zombie shares the neutral alignment of the larval arcata within, rather than the instinctually evil nature of other zombies, it has caused some scholars to push to reclassify them under other names. Suggested names include Void Dead, Arcata Spawn, Bloodwalker, but the visceral, and compelling commonplace name has proven difficult to shed. The driving force behind their violence rises from a ravenous hunger of the alien parasite that serves as a channel for its animating negative energies. Necromancers have often tried to duplicate this particular zombie, but but without a larval Akata hosted within, the result is simply a zombie with missing jaws, or at best, one that moves faster than normal.
Amazing.
Uh,
Anything else?
you know that these zombies are created when a humanoid dies from an Akata's void death affliction. Not exactly sure what that is, but you know the name of it. The walking corpse is animated by the larva attached to the deceased creature's brain, using a grotesque feeding tendril that emerges from the corpse's mouth to drink the blood of its victims.
You know, standard zombie stuff.
Okay, I convey this information by being like, hey, Tegan,
Mm-hmm.
remember that time that I asked you if there were such thing as like aliens from like not from other islands but like from other planets, and you're like, I don't know. And I was like, what if they could like come and eat us, and then they could just like ride around in our bodies like little machines and stuff? And you said, what? And yeah, I think that's what they
That
are.
sounds like the plot of some sort of team.
We had that play
team,
in the
team
in the
fiction.
mountain holds.
Yeah.
That's why I named this theory after that play, because it was a lot like that play. I think that's probably why they can move faster, because they're not like regular zombies. They're like, things inhabiting the bodies that aren't like sick. They're just like other people that are inhabiting the bodies. This is my
Hey.
plan. This is my theory.
You
think it's right.
know,
I like
as
to
well.
call them void zombies in my own head. That's the name I made up for them.
That's a gripping name.
It's a pretty
That's-
cool name.
I am quite gripped.
With your nat 20, you also know that they are immune to death effects, so things like spells with the death tag would not work on them. Disease, paralyzed, poison. They are weak to weakness. They have weakness to salt water and slashing damage.
Salt water.
Yep, I like to posit the theory, Danik, that means I have an idea.
Oh.
I would like to posit the theory that because they're maybe from space, they're not used to like all the things that we have down here, and all of our ocean are salt water, and so they probably don't like it that much.
Is that what oceans are? I thought oceans were just normal water. Who put salt in all of them?
That's
That's-
just what they
that's-
naturally have in them.
That's what they are.
As
Very
part of the
interesting.
nat 20, you
That's why you
know
can't. That's why you
that
can't drink it.
the salt water acts as an acid to the larva inside of the
So they have slugs.
That's
in
what
their
I
head.
said.
So they're
That's what I said. They don't like the salt water because they're not from here. They don't like us.
So, Vari, what you're telling me is
Mhm.
that there are slugs inside of them eating their brains and controlling their bodies?
I mean, maybe it's like little people instead, and it's not like, bugs.
I
don't know,
promise
it's
you,
bugs
I
or
read
something?
this book as a teenager.
Mm.
But, like, the
just kinda
children
made this
that
up,
were in that
but
book
they
were
think
able
it's
to
right.
turn to animals. There was this one girl, she could turn into a bear, and she just tore them apart. But none of it here can turn to bears.
Well,
so-
that would be very cool.
That would
don't you
be
think?
interesting if someone here could turn
I don't.
into a
But
bear.
that's
Yes.
that's
Can
got to
anyone
be
tell me
fiction.
what
Someone turning
foreshadowing
into a bear, right?
Ah,
My mama could do that. She was
Oh.
very cool.
but
Oh,
your mom did.
That's really cool.
What was your mother's name? Was her name Rachel?
No,
I could have thought maybe they wrote the book about her, but I guess not.
No.
Might have changed the name.
Perhaps. What is
my
your
instinct
mother's
is to
name?
say that my mom's name was Rebecca, but I don't want to go into that.
We gotta save that for when Laura's here. Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
Lucy.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Half of the stream is just going to be our impressions of Noir.
Yeah. You are missed.
Always in our hearts and our vocal cords, apparently.
Mhm.
Okay, little one.
You just stay right there, okay? I'll take care of this.
Mm,
I love me
Don't-
some cheese sticks.
I don't mean to be rude, but Are you a baby?
That's some big bear energy right there. Big,
There's so
big
many
bear.
Carverisms.
Amazing.
But they do not seem to have noticed you, despite the snoring carver that is beside the gates with you, as you kind of like do the hide and peek about with. Like, I imagine you're all standing over one another. Avari, then Dennick, then Moadi, then
Tegan.
Tegan.
Yes.
Just
Doing
like this, it's the same position we had when we were like peeking on Carver and his date.
Yes.
Except now it's like we're peeking on zombies instead.
Amazing.
Creepy.
Oh man. So,
So good.
do we want to engage in these creatures, knowing what we know based on our very, very knowledgeable gnome, or do we wish to find a way around them? Because I don't know about the rest of you. But last time I was bitten by a zombie, I did not like it. I went into some weird fever dream and I hated it. And these sound worse. These sound like they would put a slug in our brain, and I don't want that. So should we just go around?
I was maybe looking at all the spells that I could maybe do, and I found a really cool one that was just like making everything brighter and everything. And then I looked at it, and I really wanted to do it today. And then I figured that maybe that wouldn't be a good spell, and so I found one that was like the opposite, that we could be sneakier, and I
Oh.
could hide us with like mist and stuff. So I took that one instead, because sometimes I make for thought decisions instead of for fun decisions. So I could
You're
I
very
could put some fog out there so that they couldn't see us, and then we could just sneak right past.
you're very unstupid, Avari.
Thank you.
You know, you could just say that she is intelligent.
I thought that this is how common is.
Well, but there are lots of words for the same meaning, and so
Aye, that's the
unstupid-
problem.
So,
unstupid means the same thing as intelligent, and so you can use both
Oh.
or either, whichever one.
not
is
to mention the
appropriate.
nuance of already having the word stupid and saying unstupid gives the impression that perhaps you thought she was stupid and you were thus correcting your first thought.
I didn't think he thought I was stupid.
Don't understand. If I say someone's smart, then they don't think I used to think they were dumb, right?
Listen, I understand the confusion and I think that it is very stupid. However, that is how common works.
But he only
See-
really talks to us in common, so it doesn't really matter because we know what he means.
In Dwarvish, there's one word that means one thing, and that's it. There's no word that means the same thing as that
Do you
word.
have a Dwarvish word for the word synonym then?
Ooh, I don't know what that means.
Okay.
A cinnamon. A cinnamon.
What?
I mean, oh, sorry. It's very rare, but very delicious.
Not quite, but okay.
Oh no, that's not what we called our places of worship. Then no.
Nope. This is gonna turn into one of those memes. It's like, you know what a synonym is? Oh yeah, it's that good fragrant spice. No, that's cinnamon. You're thinking of.
But that's not what we worship. No, not the synagogue either.
Hey, oh, then
It's a synagogue.
I'm stumped.
It's all right. It's luckily you don't have to worry too much about social nuances when it is just us out in the frozen wilderness looking at void
Woohoo!
zombies.
Hey, it's very unterrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's a little terrifying because like they are fast zombies.
Oh no, the zombies are definitely not
Terrifying.
comforting. I was talking more to the social thing.
Oh, okay.
What if we could cause a distraction somehow for these zombies to go and chase. And then we go.
Avari, how smart do you think they are?
Not very.
Well, given that, like, I posited that little aliens came and took the place of the zombies' brains, they don't have much brains left, so probably not very.
I think, especially if you can make some fog, I think if we just kind of do the whole throw a rock in the opposite direction of us, I think that might do it.
Mm-hmm. Because I could put the mist, the fog, like in
The
between them and us, and then
The
we could
only
throw.
problem is, I want them to keep chasing it, so that they don't come back when they realize I can't eat it. Like, I don't want them to think that there's something worth chasing far away.
I could have Cheviot kind of just fly around them and see if they could chase him,
Oh,
and then
he
could
does
just kind
have
of stay
the-
just out
there
of
you
reach.
go. That actually
Okay.
does not sound like a bad idea.
Just fly
'Cause he can
just a bit
fly?
out of their reach.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that you also know that they're not that hardy either.
I mean, yeah, but we also don't have our barbarians, so we're kind of scared.
Like, out of characterly, we're scared.
Out of character,
Yeah.
we are scared.
I mean,
And also, we fought enough zombie hordes. We're
We-
ready to find some plot.
we good.
Okay.
I
We
mean,
would
if
like
you
to
really
fast
want us
travel.
to fight these, we will fight these. We're just trying
Yeah,
to
we
be smart
can.
about it.
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
It's just they have one of the most interesting vulnerabilities I've ever seen in a DDRPG.
To saltwater?
Yeah. I've
I
never
mean,
seen-
if we could
All
just
right,
here's the thing. How close is the ocean?
Don't do this. We just gotta run out there and we gotta just make me
days
cry.
away.
Oh,
You
if the
cartoon
beach
projectile crying.
if the beach was right there, I would just say have Cheviot fly
Just
towards the
baptize.
beach, or just fly towards the beach, and just have them run into the ocean. Or, because I can toss things very large now, I could just get them by the ankles and just fling them into the ocean.
That would be pretty fun.
That would be
I vote Operation Projectile Tears.
projectile tears. We'd have to get someone to cry. That's bad though. Like,
I will use my other nat 20. You all just need to say some things to me, and I will just go.
I mean,
Did a vial.
let's-
I'm sorry.
You know,
I'm
I
sorry,
think
Val.
that here's the thing. I think that if we just take away Carver's cheese sticks, I think that
You
It
know,
might
I
move
think
him
that
to tears.
probably could work too.
feels a
could
bit
tell him-
mean.
I could
What?
tell him that I ate the last one.
Ooh, let's not go too far because that
Ooh,
could
that
turn
would
from
make- that might make
sadness
him
to
mad.
anger.
as
true.
as
That's the
someone
fine
who
line.
is traveling with Carver for a reason, I do not recommend angering him. That could come to us because he
All right, so
could
not Carver.
he could definitely kill the three of you with one hit. I'm pretty sure he can.
Mhm.
Maybe not Derek, but
What
two
the-
of definitely.
Especially considering you just increased the damage on his
It did just make Rebecca even more powerful, eh?
Oh yikes!
Yeah. So I would not recommend such things.
What if we could take Maudie's books away and that would make him cry? We're just listing everyone's weaknesses.
Right? We all look at Moadi.
That I don't think I
Are
would
you-
cry. I don't cry very often
Do you?
about things.
You don't look like you have projectile tears anyway, so that wouldn't be of use to you because you would have to cry like directly on the zombies then.
Yeah,
like-
unfortunately, yes. I don't. I do have my
I
water
cry like a
spell,
fountain. So
but it's not salt.
what if? Okay. So did you guys ever have to make like salt licks for deer when you were out in the wilderness? Because there was just like a big block of salt. What if we could find one of those and then we could just hold it in front of Moadi's spell, and then it would turn the water onto the salt block, and that would make salt water?
Now, if we had a salt block and we had water, we could put them in a vial, and then I can projectile them.
Oh, I mean,
With a
I have some
spell.
salt for, eating.
We could make a little bit, like little.
But I only have it. I can only do that. No, I could. Yes, I
Or-
could just send them. It probably won't do a lot of damage to it, but yes, I could just keep sending this
Or-
vials. But we'd run out of glass.
We should.
Yeah,
I'm
or
gonna look at the
we could
dwarf.
just-
Let's go find a salt block. Come on.
I
This is our
will
new
go searching
mission.
for that.
We're
Yes.
gonna go look for a salt
You
block.
can-
We
right
shan't
now.
be deterred. All right, real quick, I have another derailment. Noir has responded to the picture saying, "Lol,
Yes.
yummy, haha."
Amazing.
I know you all were.
I know he's
really...
streaming right now. So
Tell him that we're doing terrible impressions of him. Tell him literally everyone on the stream has done an impression of him.
Oh,
And
Jay
probably some
has.
people in chat.
I don't know if Jay has yet, but
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, Jay
we've
has.
all,
We've
all
all-
broken that seal.
We've all done it.
Yeah, we all did that.
yep, it's all.
I
you
want
know.
my cheese sticks.
Rebecca.
Give me my cheese sticks.
There you go.
All right, so go find a block of salt. You can also like find salt in like rocks and stuff sometimes
Mhm.
if you're looking.
Mhm.
So if we
Or-
can't find a salt block, we'll just get a bunch of rocks.
Well, not all of them. I mean, I hate to say this, especially because of everything that we've said to Carver, but you do kind of have to lick the rocks to find out if they're salty.
Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can morally do that after all I've said to Carver.
That
Okay.
that plan might have to go out the window then, because
We'll just search for the salt
We'll just
instead.
look for an
That's-
actual salt
that's
block.
good.
Yes.
that's good.
I
okay.
There's
I would like
plenty
to
of
use a
natural
natural
reasons.
20 to find some salt.
You
This is what we pay for.
I would like to use a viewer given natural 20 on my search for salt. A
Amazing.
salt
I
block.
think its spirit
We're
is
just-
just like, what did I?
Congratulations, Dinnick. You have found the most salt as you have become a salty man.
Oh, okay, I'm glad I
just-
found all this because I was getting kind of frustrated and upset. Now I'm just salty.
We're
Picking
just
up a
gonna
salt
hold
block.
a salt block in front of a fire hose against all of these zombies.
Welcome to pun episode number 2.
No, I will walk away
Oh.
again.
I
already
will-
have a headache, guys.
I will click on stop streaming.
You
Oh.
I will make that
It's just
sacrifice.
Oh, okay, I had one, but I'm gonna.
Now, you see, now just the one. Just let me hear it now.
Well,
Because
Get the one.
I didn't expect to find this. It's kind of unseasonable.
that's just a joke. That's not a pun.
Actually,
Salt is a
that
seasoning.
Salt is a seasoning.
Anyway, we take
I
the
mean,
salt back to
I
Vari and Moadi.
I guess at this point.
Wait. Oh,
At this
Moadi,
point,
aren't you able to do a jet of water with magic?
Yes.
If we just give you a handful of this salt and then you cast it, do you think that'll be salt water?
I don't know. It is an interesting concept, and I'm willing to try.
I really
Arcana
don't think
check.
that's.
I could possibly use it as part of my components when I'm casting the spell, and I might be able when I do it. That's an interesting idea.
Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
It's a low one. It'll be easy. Ah, no. Dang it. Get back to roll 20, you.
That's a
Oof,
very
26.
good
Let's go.
Arcana check.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What was it?
Bring it.
26.
All right. You know that with a little bit of thinking and mind power, adding a little bit of salt into your component, yeah, you should be able to change the property of your spell. I don't know if that's how that technically works, but you know what? I'm down for it.
Yeah.
I believe it is very possible. I think I could do it. Now, the only problem I have with this is I'm only going to be able to attempt this, I believe, 3 times.
And they only hit one, don't they?
And they only hit one at a time, yes.
Ah,
So,
well, that's definitely one taken care of. But I think also if we do maybe some little vials of salt water.
How many are there?
6. This many.
I can also do it 3 times.
Well, then, I believe our problem is
saying.
solved.
I have
Hey.
that on my spell list.
Yeah, promise.
Amazing.
I
Then
mean,
I think we have found our way to take these down.
technically I have already chosen my spells, so like I can't do it till tomorrow.
No,
We'll
it's
just
fine.
take the day off.
Retroactive. We'll just take
We'll take a day off.
we'll just go back a couple of. We
It-
have to
you know
prepare.
what,
We
it-
have to prepare it. It's fine.
I find this hilarious, and why not? It takes you a
Hooray.
full day to find the salt block, even
Of
with
course.
the nat 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So now we have
I'm
to camp and
I'm-
re-prepare. It's
I'm just-
fine.
Yeah, I have hella salt in my inventory.
And then,
And in your personality.
technically,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Melody, you could do it 5 times.
I
Wait.
could. Now, do I
I
have
don't
to
want to.
actually... I actually have to prepare the specific spell
Correct.
each time.
Yeah, so you
Right.
just have that spell
Yeah.
prepared.
Actually,
We
because
would-
it's an evocation spell, you could do it with your 3. Do it with your evocation slot for both levels. That's 3, 4, 5. Do it with your 2 second level spots, 6, 7, and then you still have your drain bonded items. So technically, you could do it 8 times.
Yes, but that
Ooh.
would leave me completely,
Right.
Yeah,
completely
of course.
one focus today. And
Yeah.
yeah, no.
yeah. No, I'm just saying, on technicality.
I think it
I
is
think-
best to
I think
split it. Yes, between the
If
two.
you both do some, and then Tegan and I can just do vials and swords and such, I think we can take care of these pretty easily.
Yes, I
I
think
think
so.
that
as well.
might be
Mhm.
the way to do it.
We also just have like a cup or like a bucket or something, like a pail that we've been using for like cooking, because then we could send Chevy out to just kind of like dump a pot on top of them first.
Cheviot would not be
Hey.
strong enough to lift the water.
My beautiful boy is absolutely strong enough. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna go check the familiar rules. Hang on.
Oh yeah, you might be able to take a thing that increases carrying capacity or something.
I'm looking. I'm
They're
looking.
not They have no statistics.
Don't tell me what my beautiful boy can and cannot do. Just kidding. But I could turn into a bird. Oh wait, I don't know that I can do that yet.
So you can take one that can use 2 of its limbs, its little feet, as if they were hands to use manipulate actions.
Dumping a bucket counts as manipulating.
Right?
What if I just give him my little mug, my cup full of salt water, and he can dump it directly on one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes! I have a cup full of salt water.
Perfect. And Cheviot's like, I'm helping.
You're a beautiful, wonderful boy. Very helpful, yes.
Ooh.
We're so dumb.
This is great. This is the perfect plan.
What
I
could go
see.
wrong?
I see
Yeah.
nothing wrong with this.
I see
Yeah.
nothing wrong with this.
I found some wild salt.
Thank you guys for those nat 20s. This
Yes.
We
is
are
what you
putting them to
helped
use.
us do.
We
Like,
bitches.
we could not do this without the help of our loyal base watching and throwing natties at us. Just saying.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
amazing.
This is one of the weirdest games I've ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
That
on
really
Sorry.
tracks.
No, it's a compliment. Listen, it's just on brand for the channel, though. Like, let's be legit about this.
But you notice them, they have not noticed you. You will get a chance to act before going into initiative if you would like.
Yes. Because I position myself. I have a range. I can, if I don't move, I got 90 feet. I can hit these guys with 90 feet.
With extend spell, with reach spell,
With reach spell.
Yeah. The meta magic.
Yeah.
Such a good
Nice.
thing.
Don't do anything else. I just stand there. I'm like 90 feet. So.
Well, I have to be 60 feet, so I guess I sneak closer.
You
And
don't
I
have
send-
to.
And I send Cheviot with his little pail of salt water.
Yeah, and I'll get ready with my like vial of salt water.
Ready. I have the shield in one hand and a vial of
Prepare
salt
your
water
hand.
in the other.
Yes.
So we
It's
each
like a
have
s-
like little handfuls of salt.
Just
Yeah.
like a saltwater bomb. Like,
Is there any glass vials of salt, like a flask, like normally?
Yeah, sure. You can
We
make one.
could have done that because then one last one, I would like send it with a different spell.
Sure.
Okay.
We are so stupid.
This is so good.
This is so
ready?
good. Prime
ready?
quality.
Okay.
this is what role playing is about.
What?
Cheviot, go!
A two? On
Go!
three. Go!
How do we do this?
How do we
Okay.
do this, Spirit? Help us.
For those of
Now
you
what?
that are throwing the vials,
Mm-hmm.
make me a strength check.
Natural 20? Use a second
many
natural 20? I have. This is my second of 3.
Yeah, I
Yep.
have 2 more.
Yep.
So, with a natural 20,
Mhm.
roll me a d4 plus your strength.
Okay.
Amazing.
So 7.
Um,
So if that's
7,
normal crit rolls, 14.
7 plus that number. Okay. Okay. Well, considering you used a natural 20, you notice the one that you hit on the top of the head, the vial breaks. It screams out in extreme agony. Most of its flesh rots or burns off. It's still standing, but it looks like it is barely set. With that.
Worth it.
Lit.
That is a hit. Roll me a d4 plus your strength.
For salt damage.
Bludgeoning with the effect.
What? What?
8. Nice. Okay.
Max
So-
damage. Ah!
Amazing. We're so good at this game, y'all.
We are so good at this.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So it screams out in agony too. It's not. It doesn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
As it looks like it. You have diminished its capacity by half.
Cool.
Yeah.
And being that you hit the 2 nearest ones. As you hit them with salt water, you notice that there is this kind of like larva-like bubble at the top of their head.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross. These are grody things. It sinks down into their stomach.
Ugh. And
Nice.
to prepare myself, because seeing that these things just didn't like die automatically, I am going to use my second action to hold up my shield.
I'll allow 2 actions because the spells that they cast, that Jay and Nipper will cast, are both 2 actions.
There you go.
So, are you two going to focus on the same ones that have been hit, or are you going to go for new targets?
I'm going for brand new ones, baby.
Okay.
New target.
Cheviot also wants to dump his little bucket. What does he roll?
High or low?
Hi. Dang it. I knew I should have said low. Sad face.
It's okay. Cheviot goes to dump his bucket. It's
Little
a
cup of
clever
salt water.
thought, but he moves to dump the coffee cup and the one on the one that looks like it's really barely standing.
Good job, Birdie. But it's a coffee cup and Talon, so he like spills most of it probably before it gets there. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
But as the remnants of salt water that are left in the cup are dumped on his head, he does die. I'll give it to you because it was such a clever thought.
You are so good to us.
Yes.
Bird is finally useful.
We did it.
The bird.
The bird
Okay.
that you named.
I know.
This is full circle.
But Jay, Nipper,
Yes?
you can get your spells off.
All right. here we go.
Hooray!
Why?
Oh,
You know,
hero
Buddy.
points.
yeah, I'm gonna use my 1 hero point.
Yay!
Oh no, wait a minute. Do I have more? No.
You get one every session.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So 1
Just
session. So
from the game we play.
there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Much
that's
better.
awkward.
And I oop.
No.
And
If only it was a couple points higher. But yeah. You shoot at it for that amount.
For 7.
Alas.
Rolled poorly.
You
But
still
it's
like
salt
like
water.
you've done a good amount of damage to it as it shoved back 5 feet.
Okay.
Breaking ranks.
Alright, here goes mine. My attack roll is
I believe in
Ooh.
you.
a
Is that a
27.
That is a
that
crit.
Oh, baby.
Hooray!
And a
Uh,
crit
That's gonna be
does
3d6 and then
66
No,
Is
it's
it 66?
36.
for
Critical
a crit.
success. Target
Crit.
takes
36
66
and-
bludgeoning damage and is knocked back 10 feet.
you.
Yeah, no, I would say because roll 3d6 and I double it.
Okay. I mean, I'm doing this
Let's
online, so I don't
go.
get to hear the click clacks. So it's okay. 16.
You demolish one of them.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
I would like the corpse to still be knocked back 10 feet.
Oh yeah, no, you knock it back 10 feet into a wall, and it
Hooray.
splatters to pieces. The worm dies.
Amazing.
Okay.
I'm
that
just
being
gonna
said-
use my last action to be like, I told you it worked! Just like, be very happy about it. Because I made up these facts in my head, and I was right.
Amazing. So good.
Okay, now what?
Now we
go
roll
into
initiative? Okay. cool.
Okay. Like, oh yeah, there are probably still more.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
4 more.
Yeah.
It won't.
I would like to find my initiative. Found it.
It's right
Yeah.
beside your perception.
Oh,
So now
I
click the
forgot to click on my token. I am editing my token. There. I did.
Okay.
Huzzah.
Oh,
Wow.
my hit points are not updated.
Oh well.
I
Like
have
the token
updated
doesn't.
them. Yeah, the max went up, but the total current hit points did not go up when I
Yeah,
leveled.
they
so
don't. It doesn't change that.
Yeah, man.
We're good. Ooh, big yikes, Void Zombie. You got a 6.
1, 2, 3. I'm missing one of them.
Yes.
Okay, this one.
I am very content with this plan.
My luck holding out. It's
What?
funny that they all win descending order.
Oh, I gotta roll that initiatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
I don't think you can do worse than the last zombie.
Oh, bet.
Challenge
Come
accepted.
on.
For real, that's what the dice say.
There we go. Mama got an 18.
Yay.
Yeah.
I don't think I clicked on my picture.
I got it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Cool.
Let's go.
All right. Amari, you are first.
Get him. Get him.
I would like to hydraulic push him again, please.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do that
Mhm.
thing again. I rolled a 12. I rolled a
Believe-
3 plus 9. I'm so sad.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is just a miss.
Boo. It's kind of like I kind of was just like going and was like really excited, and so I like threw my arms up and I was like, "It works!" And then like totally tried to cast a spell when my salt block was not next to my hands, and so I didn't make salt water, and so it's dumb. It's fine.
Alright.
I want to yell. I want to intimidate as my last action.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Please.
I rolled a 24.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What is there?
I love how inexplicably well you roll for this.
I know.
That was
So
almost a
good.
critical success. Which one were you trying to intimidate?
No, the whichever one is almost dead. Are there's some that almost dead?
I
Or
mean,
they're
there
all
are
full
two that look like they're like halfway dead. So
Yeah, there's
you
health? I
one
want to
get hit by
intimidate one of the
Morty.
halfway deads.
So purple is got some fear.
Away. I will intimidate the halfway deads. I am
Fear
prepared.
just does negative stat. But he was hit with salt water.
Cool.
So, with the salt water, you notice that with the larva inside of his head, he seems slower.
Hooray.
So, he takes his actions to get to you, but he's not as speedy. He does get to you with his movement, or to using his two actions to move. But because the larva is inside of his head, it seems like it is making him slower.
This larva's about to try and eat me, isn't it?
So that is its turn.
What would you say that for?
I'm about to get a
Definitely
larva to the
not.
face.
Keegan.
So is there one that just advanced in front of Avari?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go straight for that one.
I'll make it
Sure.
eat.
Is it already in striking range, or do I have to move to get there?
No, it's within striking range.
Alright, cool. I will
Hooray.
use my bastard sword on it. It's 25 hit.
Yes. 25 is a critical hit,
Oh!
and it is dead.
Ooh.
I cleave
Damn.
through this weakened zomboy, and I get between the impending rest of them and hold up my shield.
Okay.
I like to imagine that I'm just like standing there screaming and you're standing directly behind me. So when it comes up, you're just like, no.
And then I like put the shield like between you screaming and
front of
me.
me.
It's like no.
And now I'm just like screaming at the back of the shield. Shut up.
That's my turn.
Mr. Timmy.
Remind me how far away we are from these bad boys.
It took both of their actions to move, so you're at least 40 feet.
Okay. Then I will spend one action to have Flannel get on up next to him, but that's all he can do because he moves 35 feet. And then I'll use my 2 actions to get up next to him as well. So that's
Actually, with moving forward 35 feet, you'd be right within striking distance.
oh, okay, cool. So
You're
moving
40 feet away from them, which would be 35.
Gotcha, perfect. So he can make first, just one. I mean, a jaw attack.
That hits.
Yeah.
I believe that's a crit on.
That is a crit.
Probably one of the ones that's not the one that's been intimidated, because that one's gonna
That one's
have a hard
already
time
dead.
anyway.
That one's dead.
That's right. So hit. Flannel is angry. Angy.
You gonna go for a fresh one or one that's already been damaged? The one that's already been damaged.
Yeah, do the one that's already been damaged.
Okay, cool.
For 14, I believe it is. Oh no, it's piercing damage. Never mind.
Yeah, it dies.
Yes. Oh, I know, such a good boy.
Boy.
Flannel's the best boy.
The best boy.
The bestest of boys.
The bestest
So-
baby boys.
This one of them moves up. Uses 2 actions to move up. It still has its larva out, so it is not a slough. And it is going to try and hit you, Deegan.
It comes all the way close enough to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It uses 2 actions to move forward, and then we'll hit you with its third.
Okay. My AC is a 23 currently.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
It crit fails.
Yeah. It tries to nod the shield, and the spirit of my shield's like, nah, boo.
Nah.
You can't do
Get
that.
out of here.
Get outta here.
In true Carver-esque fashion, it licks your shield.
It just goes and like,
With its tendril.
and
The
I'm
tendril
like,
coming out of
what
its
the
mouth.
fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Why is it licking the shield?
Better the shield than you.
Truth.
And that will bring us to Mr. Moody.
All right. The one that I hit earlier, is he still in the back area?
No, he is dead.
Oh, that's the one I hit earlier is dead? Okay.
Yeah.
So I choose a different one. Focus, get that salt going, and
Bam.
17.
That is a
Oh,
hit.
that
With
zombie.
16 points of
And
damage
that's
to that thing.
Very close to max damage, too.
With that. Ooh. Yeah, you deal a lot of damage to the. I don't know. Are you going to the one that's in melee range with Tegan or the one that's still back?
The one that's in back.
Okay. I mean, this one, 16 is. Yep. You decimate it. It's still standing, but it looks like it's barely standing.
And it's been pushed back
Yeah, it's
at
pushed
5
back.
feet.
Yeah, it's pushed back.
Yep. So I'm like, so it's barely standing. All right.
Speaking of bears, I have a plan.
Oh, God.
That one that you just hit, the larva recedes into its skull as it's hit with salt water, and it uses its 2 actions to move within melee range of Tegan, and that's all it can do.
Mhm.
Alright.
So I have been blocked by the shield. So I'm just gonna like poke my head around it and just keep screaming to intimidate. But that counts as my verbal component for animal form, and I'm gonna turn into a bear.
Yes. Yes.
Just gonna scream myself into a
Oh.
bear.
Isn't that a focus spell?
It is a primal tradition. So I prepared it. Pest form, I think, was my focus spell. I don't know.
No,
I don't know
okay,
how
animal.
focus spells work.
Focus spells are just a different type of one. Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
the same spell. Let's see.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, you can become a bear.
Us.
Your speed
Oh,
is
wow.
increased to 30. You have a jaw attack. Your attack
Which is
modifier
one
plus-
action. So I would love to use my third action to do a jump attack on the bear
Alright.
zombie in front of us.
D20 plus 9.
Yep. Here we go. A bear.
And there's 2 of them in front of us now, too, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 21.
That hits.
Hooray. And according to this, the damage is 2d8 plus 1.
Yep.
So we're gonna do a little roll.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
8 plus 1
Damn
is
bear.
12.
Animal, like the form spells are so fun because her AC increases from what it was to 16 plus your level. So
So
it's
19.
19 right now. Yeah.
I'm
you gain
finally keeping up with you guys.
5 temporary
Let's
hit
go.
points.
You only had to
And
get
then-
the powder to morph.
Yeah, I just like poke my head out and just like scream, and like slowly that just like turns into a bear who just like bites the zombie in front of us.
Do you bite the one that looks full hale and hearty, or the one that looks nearly dead?
Oh, hell and hearty, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I eat that
Damn.
thing. I don't eat that thing.
Don't eat it.
Very clearly.
Don't carver this, please.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
pull a carver. I really want to, but I'm not
Dig
gonna.
it.
A little taken aback by by
A bear.
the bear. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I guess you've got that one. And I'm gonna go after the one that licked my shield.
Okay.
Yeah, real party pal licking someone else's shield.
Yeah, come on.
Here is the first action. Where's my bastard sword? There it is. Come on. I don't think a 12 hits.
Unfortunately, that is just a miss.
I'll go ahead and
So
use
sad.
my normal hero point for that.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe that's a critical.
That is a crit, and
Yes.
it is dead.
Alright, and then I'm going to turn my attention with a second attack on the one with the bear.
The one in the bear's mouth.
And that's a miss. So I'll use my third action to lift up my shield.
You're so cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Tegan solo.
In it.
I'm first and foremost gonna have Flannel go help the fellow bear
Yes.
rush up with his claws.
The bears just play tug of war with this zombie.
It's
Okay.
a critical again.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And also, that's slashing damage. If I remember correctly, they're vulnerable to slashing damage.
Yeah.
Bam. Critical for 14.
Like I said,
slashing.
they're also dead. They're all dead.
They're all
The bears-
dead now.
As there's just like a bear high five.
Yes.
flannel like go for a bear high five
Oh
with you.
man.
I absolutely just bear hug because I kind of don't
Yeah.
realize that I'm just a bear, so I just like go hug him except we're the same
Flannel
size
like
now.
does the same.
Yes.
It's
I mean,
the
you actually
bears.
like you're both small creatures, so you're
Yeah.
not too much bigger. But unless you're a medium-sized bear, I don't know how big a bear you
Let's
are.
um
Don't know.
according to animal form, I'm a medium animal battle form.
Oh, so you're a big
I'm
bear.
a big bear.
You're a mama bear size.
You're. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. You're
Moadine just looks back
lion
and says,
size now.
"Sorry, go ahead, Rob."
That's wow. I didn't know you could do that. That's very impressive. Ah,
Can I still understand
Yeah.
people in this?
You
just
can
think you can't talk?
because you
But-
keep your same statistics except for like your athletics, which will probably
deal.
be higher in this form, and then your
Yes.
attack has to be by the modifier it is.
You saying I don't?
But
You saying I'm not athletic is a little no?
actually, you take whichever would be higher.
Yes.
But they're all dead, and the courtyard is clear.
So can I see around the courtyard is what's kind of anything notable around the area?
Mm-hmm.
As much as I try not to be too distracted by my partner turning into a bear.
You notice that like the stonework and masonry is in considerable disrepair, either from like not being attended and age or weather. There's holes in a lot of places. It's torn and run down. Looking around,
I would just like
You-
it known I had to step away, but I definitely heard Rob almost say my wife. So
My wife. Jumping ahead in the narrative here.
you want to
You-
share that
Not there
information
yet.
with your partner?
We're not in there. We're not there yet.
you do see kind of off in the back where like they're parked a ruined castle. It seems like there is one part of it, a tower, a single spire, that is pristine and preserved amongst the ruin.
Ooh. Can I kind of take a closer look?
It's gonna take a little bit of time to get to it.
Oh.
You notice it in the distance. Like,
Oh,
because
understood.
it's on like the backside of what you would think would be kind of like a castle town. Because you see the courtyard, but there are various buildings around in various states of ruin and demolition.
I see. Whew. So that seems important. Also, you look very soft. Can I?
Like, has a minute gone by? Because I feel like I kind of yelled myself into this form, and I don't know how to like undo it, and so I'll just gonna wait it out for.
Yeah, I was
minute.
gonna. I was gonna.
It takes some time for him to look around and notice
Oh, okay.
things. It
Oh.
maybe takes like a minute or two, yes.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. After
Vari,
1
you
minute, I
looked
just kind of like.
Very soft. Are you
Oh.
alright? You feel okay?
I have never done that before. I was
No,
really,
definitely not.
thinking about it, but you guys were like talking about it before of like,
Hey.
oh, there are some people that could turn into bears, and I guess I just
Avari,
kinda-
you don't think that
myself
we
into a
cursed
bear?
you into that, do you?
well, like, no,
I mean, she's back out of it, so I really don't think that was a curse.
But I
Also,
mean,
like,
it could
that's
be triggered
that's a-
by the screams that she's been doing, or.
are we saying that's a bad thing though? Because that was really fun.
I mean, true,
Hey,
but what if it happens
was
at an
very-
inopportune
it was
time?
very cool.
When you're just cheering at the bard for doing a good job, and all of a sudden
like,
you just turn into
but-
a bear.
I mean, I don't think that I'm ever like
It was a pretty angry scream, though.
It
Yeah, I
was.
think it's a very specific scream.
It'd have
that
to be a
turns
it'd have
into
to be a
bear.
very bad bard then,
Oh, these
Yeah.
just because
or
they're,
an ungood bard. My apologies.
I
you
mean,
could have
both.
just said
You
bad.
could use both.
Bad is
You could use both.
more appropriate.
hmm
Go
So,
ahead.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to just figure it out.
But you know what this
As
means,
it
Ari?
goes.
You're
We're all bears.
well. Modi's still a duck, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, this means that you're almost as powerful as your mum.
Oh, there's no way. My mom is way more powerful than
But you
that.
can turn into a bear as well.
I mean,
Don't underestimate yourself, Ari. You're really cool. You can, like, you've been doing like whatever that healing thing is that just damages all the undead and such.
well, yeah, that's just the most effective thing for everything because it helps you guys and it hurts them. So I might as well just keep doing that, you
I
know?
mean, I can't do a lick of magic. Never even had a chance to study it, to be honest.
Yeah, but you're like really good with Philando and stuff, and he's
Well.
really useful because you taught him how to be really useful. So like that
We're
makes
we're
you really useful.
it's just teamwork.
I mean, but we're all a team,
I
so
Yeah.
we're all pretty good.
I cannot wait to catch your baby.
Anyway, so
do I still have
there's
some
this.
salt left over?
I have so much salt in my bag now.
Okay,
Is a
here
bit
you can
obscene.
have the rest of the salt. Then you
Oh,
just get to keep all of it.
Thank you very much, Avari.
Uh-huh.
Like hands out like a very business like handshake, like yes. I this was like heads off like to another direction.
Oh god.
Are you okay?
Yeah, take 5.
Okay.
Good deal.
Alright, yeah.
All right.
Wee.
That is very Hi everyone. I'd like to remind you guys we're a charity stream for anyone just joining us. Well, this month we're raising money for the Black Visions Collective. If you have a Twitch Prime or not a Twitch Prime, but if you subscribe to the channel, Robert and I, Mr. Robbie Rollins and I are matching all of our sub points this month with dollar donations. So I believe we're up to 22, 22, 24. I have to
20,
check. I have to check. We got
22, 23.
something
So
like that. Yeah.
We're getting close to $50.
Yeah.
Being donated.
Absolutely. I'm also at the highest sub points I've ever had, right now. Because it's a collective over the past 30 days. The when I look at this and I'm just like, oh, look. So if we can keep that number where it's at or even higher by the end of the month, that would be great for everyone involved. But also when you do sub to the channel, you can gift nat 1s or nat 20s to anybody here. Which is super, which as you can see, incredibly
Which
effective.
we will use to the greatest possible capacity.
Yes.
No matter what. Guaranteed.
Like, as far as, I think, I want to say that is, like, the best use of, like, the nat 20 systems that I've had on the entire channel. Like, there's been some really good ones, but using it to, like, straight up just, like, throw salt blocks. Like, to find a salt block for this plan.
Yeah. And here's the thing,
Absolutely
I don't think this was a difficult enough encounter to. I think we
No.
could have just fought him
Probably.
and not
Yeah.
really been in danger at all.
Yeah.
Which is
like
honestly that only makes it better for me.
It
to be
does.
honest.
It really does.
It's-
spent a very long time planning this.
yeah, like it was entirely unnecessary, which is my favorite part of that whole thing.
It wasn't I wouldn't even say that was like a rule of cool. That was a rule of, wow, these people. I can't
Rule of
believe it.
here as a long-time GM, it's not a rule cool. It's the rule of I guess.
I guess. It's a rule of, why not?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Like, we're already here.
We're on episode 8. Like, the fact that, like, we made it to level 3, like...
Oof. Mhm.
Like, the fact that no one's actually been on a date, like, in 3 episodes is
A
Yeah.
travesty.
a travesty, but to be fair, we have been in the wilderness.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to be fair, we have been surrounded in an undead Arctic
Yeah.
wasteland, so like that does put a bit of a damper.
We should probably check on John at some point to see if he's okay. Yeah,
Building the wall.
he's building the wall. Yep.
I am just mostly very excited because I just had this thought. The next time that I pull out animal form, the rest of you are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, she can do that," and Carver's gonna be like,
Yeah. Yeah. So we also can't update him. So that's 2 things we're not telling Noir now.
"Good deal."
So hopefully he doesn't go back to watch the VOD. Like,
Hey, Noir, spoiler alert, don't watch.
don't watch the VODs.
I mean, here's the deal. Even if he did, he's the sort of person that would be like, yes, they've said that I shouldn't know this, so I'm just gonna pretend not to know
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
Like, he's that
Good enough to
person because
separate
he's so cool.
knowledge and character knowledge, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure, do.
Man, while he's gone, let's just talk about how cool he is.
He's got
What
Noir has big bear energy. Let's be
We
real
love
here.
him. We love our big bear
So,
energy.
which is an in-game joke between the bears and the ducks.
Here's the deal. We've established like what our characters are, bears or ducks. What are we as people?
Oh,
I feel like I'm a duck.
I'm gonna let other people decide for me because I don't know myself well enough.
Well, because remember, this is not like Harry. This is whether a very old lady would mistake you as a bear or a duck.
Okay.
I mean, but also like it's kind of personality.
It
not
is
just-
a bit, but like that's where it originated.
So I'm asking
That's
you,
the roots.
am I a bear or am I a duck?
I mean, you definitely have Mama Bear vibes.
Yeah,
of
I
just,
think
like,
bear.
nobody mess with me because I will stand up to you and I will win, and that's very Mama
That
Bear.
is very true.
So you
I
have
think
big
so.
Mama Bear. I feel like I have like baby bear energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Of
still
just,
bear.
like, it's still bear. It's like harmless, but still wild and still like, wow,
Feral.
you're gonna fall over often and it's gonna be funny. Like, I have that energy.
I think Spirit has duck energy. Just lots, very loud.
But also very like chill and like
Yeah.
he just lets things happen and he
Yeah.
goes with
That
it.
is definitely
Yeah.
that's some
Yeah.
straight up
Like,
going with the flow, like you would like. Also, Mo, I would have to say you have duck energy, big mallard energy there.
Jay.
See,
Yeah, Mo or Jay.
Jay,
Mower,
Jay,
there's 2 different ones.
Jay, listen, I am medicated. Do not hold me accountable for most things that are happening right now.
Fair.
See, I'm a duck to a point, and then I
Yeah.
turn into a bear.
Then you're a
And
you're
but
a
when I
duck
turn
bear.
into a bear, it's not good.
Okay, so what you're saying is that Jay, you are a duck that also happens to be a werebear.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
There
a
we go.
werebear duck.
Okay. I like this.
I'm
In
very
a parallel
much...
universe where owl bears don't exist but duck bears do.
Ooh, duck
Yes.
bear.
duck bears.
Duck bears.
All right,
Hold up,
we
I'm gonna go home brew some
let's
stuff
go
on real quick.
stat.
Yippee.
Let's and it's gonna appear on
BRB.
Wednesday nights. Just be careful.
Oh yeah, 100%. Duck bears are canon in Wednesday night's game.
Oh, we're wild.
Hi, I'm gonna run a
This is so
60-second ad
Okay.
so I can get some pennies. Whoa,
Away.
where's my stuff? There it is. All right,
Where is
All
your
right.
stuff?
6-second ad going right now. Cool. I'll let that
Away.
run. So, because I have to pee anyway. So, I mean, look how much I've
You
drank. This,
drank.
yeah. So that's no whiskey tonight. Just soda water. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna put this on again because ouchies. Don't get him started. He will be up till 3 a.m. homebrewing a duck bear. I mean, yes, accurate. I will help him.
Yeah, true.
All right, chat, for anybody that's still watching, how y'all
Think we're
doing?
Oh, we are back. Cool. Yeah, yeah. How we doing, chat?
I just got very sunburned today, so I'm putting on some sweet, sweet aloe vera. Thanks, whoever decided to rip open plants and was like, oh, this one feels good when I put it on burned skin.
Yeah.
Like, good
That
job
was
to just that random person.
yeah. Like you did a.
You did us a
That's
solid.
yeah. You really got there. Oh yeah. People who didn't get that are probably subscribers. Remember,
Oh,
subscribing
hey.
has many benefits, like not seeing ads, and also we you can
The
give a nat
shenanigans.
20, and of course, Val and I are donating for $1 per sub point this month each to
Hooray.
Black Visions Collective, because it is an amazing cause and very, very important.
It is very important. I'm gonna. You are a gifted sub.
Yeah. You could tell because there's a little raptor by your name.
I know.
love
I don't know if you. Because let's be real here. We're talking about duck and bear energy, but when it comes down to it, Mama here has big
all big dino energy.
big velociraptor energy. So that's how it goes. Well, Anna, if you're in chat, just remember when it's time to renew that sub. Just remember, do it. That's what I'm talking about, big velociraptor
Very,
energy.
very subtle, Val. Very good.
Do it.
Fine.
What? Subtle? Me? No, we're not. There's nothing here. Hi, we're killing time
Right.
because our DM was
Yeah.
like, I gotta go
Maybe
for 5 minutes! And we're
Yeah,
like,
here, I kind of want here. Denick will kind of pull Tegan to the side after the whole thing.
Yes.
So, you do make quite a lot of comments about catching a potential child of Arena's.
do you not want
I
children?
happen to notice. Well,
It's a perfectly
no,
valid stance to have.
it's not that we haven't had that conversation. We haven't been. That's not. That seems a little say premature and dwarven.
I understand, but is it because there is God. God, is everything all right?
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry
you
about
champions, you paladins, so in tune with the divine world.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
My stomach went, you better run.
Oh,
And run now.
understandable.
And then I had to take some ibuprofen.
I could probably use some ibuprofen. Anyway, Dinnick, if you wish for me to stop making such comments, I could. I don't mean to offend.
It's just I guess we don't as much as I mean, you know, I'd do anything for Vari, and I feel very strongly about her, but I don't want to pressure, don't want any pressure on anything. I don't want to have anything move faster than it should.
Of course.
So
but
it's
at
just a little awkward when we haven't talked about it, and I think we're both, you know.
Of course, at the same time, Dimmick, don't let it happen slower than it should either. Just because if the feelings are there and the moment is right, you should just go with the flow, if all are consenting. But I do believe that perhaps if you are serious in your relationship with her, it is important to have that conversation. If you need a facilitator, I myself...
No, I think it might be just a one-on-one conversation, that one.
Alright.
I think It just speaking for myself.
I am particularly counseled in these things. As a part of my job as a midwife,
I'm
also
sure. I do not doubt your.
to involve insect therapy.
Okay, that's enough. Okay. But
I'm a very versatile champion. I'm fertile.
just
I
so
worship
much
a
blushing,
fertile.
and there's no dwarven beard to like cover the blushing.
Dinnick, do not take this wrong, but have you not copulated with anyone before?
Okay, that's not where I
bold
wanted
of you
this
all to assume that
conversation.
Avari knows how babies are made, okay?
This is not how I thought this wanted this conversation
It is
to go.
it is all right to either way. I myself am a virgin.
Suffice to say, my last entanglement was maybe a little faster than I would have liked. So I'm very happy to take it slow.
What is the fucking insight
comfortable.
roll in Pathfinder?
I think it's just perception.
Okay.
It is sense motive, which
Sense
is
motive.
perception versus deception.
Okay.
Sense virginity. Where are we?
That's a 2 minus 1.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's definitely a virgin. Yeah, 100.
Oh my
I will
goodness.
say
Oh
that
my
you
god. Are we a party full of virgins?
I don't know about Carver.
Like Carver is like the only one. It's
But,
well,
I will say that you do pick up on something else other than that because. You said it was a -1.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I rolled a 2 minus 1. Yeah.
Well, no, it's
that's my
your
deception.
DC.
Oh, so that
So,
means my
yeah.
deception is what, a 9?
9. Yeah, 9.
Right? Yeah.
So you didn't crit succeed, but you do know that while he is lying, he's also being partly truthful at the same time. It may not be what you're thinking about, but something did move a lot quicker than he would have liked or had control over. Because I know everybody's backstories.
Dinnick,
I
get the demeanor that you have not, but the opportunity possibly had arisen because you said too fast. Did someone force you into doing something that you did not consent to?
No.
Dinnick,
I
do
did
I
not.
have to
Not in
crush
that way. Not in
somebody's
that way.
skull
No,
with
no.
my
There was
shield?
no. There was no physical. No, Okay, this is getting exceptionally uncomfortable. Wait, should I what's the word? Since I'm not supposed to
Uncomfortable is
un
the
everything.
appropriate word.
Okay, great. I'm going to walk that way now. Thank you so much.
No, Derek, you're not allowed to
Um,
walk until this.
oh.
No, you must.
I did no one. There was no physical. There was none of that. I don't know.
Derek,
No.
were you
what?
married?
What? I'm going. He just runs. I run. Face completely red. Just runs.
I can't wait for you to have this conversation with Avari, too.
Mo?
He runs out of
Yeah.
eyesight. Like he just
What did
leaves.
you do?
Wait, dwarves are
I'm taking an
natural-
evaluation. Are you a virgin?
Dwarves are natural sprinters.
I was gonna say,
At 20 movement speed. Yeah.
yeah, they're actually Tegan's moving about as fast as you are.
I'm not chasing him.
You with your armor, even though you have the strength required for it, you still have a -5 penalty.
I'm not chasing him though.
Okay.
I'm letting him run. Like that is
Okay.
clearly the ants. I am an insightful I am a very wise pally lady. Okay? Like, I have called Modine over and is going into conversation with him now.
Keegan, what did you do?
I interrogated him. I didn't quite interrogate him. The conversation
Clearly,
did not
something
interrogate
interrogation
him.
happened because he
It's-
just bolted.
He was quite embarrassed.
Oh, you embarrassed the. Oh.
So, here is the thing. He's important in this world because of his name. He has given us this information.
No.
Yes. That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I lost something very important.
I think Dinnick is betrothed and running from it.
That's an interesting thought.
It's not
But
a
is
thought,
it
it's the
any-
conversation that we just had, and this is the conclusion that I am giving you.
Okay. But does it truly matter?
I believe that if he is to pursue a relationship with this young woman, Narvari, that all of the cards should be on the table, because the thing is that perhaps she wouldn't consent to being the other woman.
Well,
And
did he specifically state that he was betrothed?
Oh, I asked him if he was married, and he ran.
Well,
Listen, you're either married or you're not, okay?
No. It's clearly you embarrassed him because it's a conversation that he may not have been comfortable having, clearly by his action. So he might be scared to share, or he's scared at the preposterous idea. We don't know. You can ask him later, and if he confirms
no, that man has or had a wife.
So, are you playing matchmaker then?
No, they're already together. I don't need to play matchmaker.
True.
More is my moral concern and dilemma. Is that what is happening in that relationship as of now, because of his uncertainty with his previous, most possible current, not sure what the status of his marriage is. It's not completely consensual because Avari does not have all of the information.
Well, I do
believe that she deserves it.
That is true. And that is it our business to interfere in that? Let it go. Let them.
Oh, it is absolutely my business to interfere. This is a tenet of my God.
Suddenly, there's this nice color spray of right, not hidden from kind of hidden from everyone else, but just kind of over. It's like, I'm here to interfere. Sparkling like fireworks display of prestidigitation of like, I'm here to interfere, and I'm like, so this Tegan, should I put Tegan down here to add to this?
But make sure you put the title, The Beautiful.
I never
Tegan,
lose that
the beautiful, here to interfere.
I always have that title there.
Of course,
But anyways,
the question is, do you acknowledge this title?
No, I don't need to know. It is their business in my case.
Of course, you don't need to know. I'm asking the opinion what. I just need a second opinion whether I agree with it or not. I just need a second conscious, so to say, and look at Carver. He's constipated. We can't ask him.
I would leave it alone and let them. If it is something that if he is married, it could be that he doesn't want to be married. He could be divorced. It could be that he killed his wife. Or it could be that
now listen,
she died.
If he has killed his bride or his husband, I don't know if he goes both ways or not. If he has killed his previous spouse, that is definitely something that is not okay. This is not quiet.
I think you are going off the rails, so to speak, or off the wheels. You're going off the wheels.
You are definitely a duck. As I am going to lick a walk in the opposite direction. Avari!
Huh?
Here!
Oh no! And I
Hold
just go
on.
back to reading my book.
Hold on 1 second.
Do we need some actual plot now?
No, this is
This
No,
is
no,
the plot.
this is perfect
this
at
is
the
the
moment.
plot.
Okay, good.
This is
Give
where
me
Paladins...
this baby
hold on. Moadi,
Yes.
you're better in society now.
Oh
Give
yes.
me a society check.
Oh come on, please be good. You've got to be freaking kidding me.
Oh, you rolled a 2. You're
Ooh.
so good at society.
Luckily, I'm gonna whisper you something. Y'all continue.
Avari!
Tegan.
Uh-huh.
Do not interfere. This is the tendeth of my god. Avari!
Mm-hmm.
Here
I'm
with
going
your
back to my
tiny
book.
bear energy right now.
Uh-huh. I'm a bear and stuff. Hi.
Avari,
Uh-huh.
Dinik is a good man, but he is keeping a secret from you and we must interrogate it out of him.
Why?
I can't believe I was gonna keep a straight face until
No,
I
I can
saw
make
Robert
everyone.
laugh. I have to compose myself. Tegan the
I muted
beautiful.
myself.
Tegan the beautiful. If you wish for this relationship to continue successfully, he cannot keep secrets from you. I have seen things like this go, as Moadit said, off the rails. And it is not good. And we will get the truth from him.
Why do you think he's keeping a secret?
Because we had a conversation and it was confirmed. It is not my job to give him his secret, but I will help you make him.
But why? Wait, I mean, there's like
He is
something-
keeping a dire thing from you, Avari.
I
That can
mean-
affect your future.
we all have things that we don't share right away.
But
That's
it
okay.
is
It's not like I know
directly
everything
related
about
to
him.
you.
We're not related.
Well, thank goodness for that, because this
He's
is not
he's
Wednesdays.
a dwarf and I'm a gnome. It's we're not like it's not gonna be like weird that way.
Derek Dwarendale! Here!
Hold up.
I will
Can you
intimidate
yell?
the shit out of you.
You yell loud
17
enough for him to
stealth.
be heard.
17 stealth.
What's your perception modifier?
A +8.
Yeah.
She passively can see where you what your stealth
Yeah,
You do
Probably-
not blend in with the
versus
snow.
her perception DC. You failed by 1.
Oh yeah.
You do not blend it with the soul, dwarf. Here.
I mean, but
Oh,
like hiding
Um,
secrets from each other doesn't mean that we can't be together.
You've clearly
I don't
never
think
seen relationships torn apart by lies.
It's not
Uh.
lies. It's just not.
A secret
really
is
the
an
best
omitted truth, and that's a lie. Here.
uh,
You are not consenting to this, and you need to know the truth so that you can properly
I don't-
consent.
I don't need to know. He doesn't need to know.
uh-huh. Well, Avadi said that she doesn't want to know right now, so
It's
I,
fine. People
said-
Hey.
can have secrets right now, and we can tell them later, and it's fine.
and
Tegan,
when we're not being yelled
Tegan,
at.
I've got something about your gem. I found some information.
There is
Well,
a
that sounds very
marital
important.
crisis here.
No, that's what?
Come,
What?
Tegan, I need you. I found something important for you. Come.
That sounds very important, Tegan. I would doubt I think that's it requires your attention right away. Sorry, we don't. We are adventuring. It could be something. That could be the difference.
Dwarf. If you
Hey,
hurt her
hey.
because of this, I
What?
will squash you.
Oh,
So
Please
do you
don't.
want it done earlier or later?
Please don't.
don't. Please, I'm
I
going to.
I will turn into a bear
Tegan!
and squash
Tegan!
you
I
back.
don't like
It's
to be
important.
If you
Yes,
squashed.
it's
squash
right
him.
here.
I'm just gonna try and intimidate Tegan now. She doesn't yell at my boyfriend.
Okay.
You're gonna try and intimidate the
Denix
orc
wounds.
paladin.
Denix
What's
It's
your
me.
what's your will modifier?
My will modifier is a +10.
Okay, so you need to make a DC 20 intimidation check.
I believe in you.
I used one of my nat 20s.
I would like to counter that with my nat 20 on my will save.
I think it's a DC, not a post roll.
it's a
Unfortunately.
I look
You
at
are-
you and I'm gonna look down at you, tiny gnome.
Tegan, the beautiful, please.
Shh! And I just like turn full force of intimidation on you for like 2 seconds and then just turn back to Tegan.
I'm going to turn my back to you. It's like, if you are hurt, small one, I have warned you. And I will just go to Moadid. Moadid, are you a virgin?
As I close my book. Tegan the beautiful.
It's a yes
I
or
will
a no
address-
question. Are you a virgin or you're not?
Well, that is quite a personal question.
I am
and
a
I'm pretty-
virgin.
Well, I am not.
It's at this point, folks, we get to the punchline of the show. Hashtag orcs are very aggressive.
Oh my god!
Just in the nick of time.
I probably broke something. Sorry.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
At which point?
Do you know, Nora, do you know the exact line you just came in on?
What?
Orcs are very
Orcs are very
aggressive.
aggressive.
Yes! You summoned me!
I am the best. I am the best DM summoning my players.
Oh man, here we
Moadi
go.
continues as
Oh my god.
Carver wakes up to hear.
Uh,
Yeah,
Moadid, are you a
cheesesteak
virgin?
coma.
That's
Moadi, I said, I am not a virgin, and you need to settle down. I understand what is between them. He is not married. He
I don't
was.
believe that.
I know these things. I am
That
familiar
is the
with
look
the-
of infidelity, is what I am telling
No,
you.
It is not. You need to stop. You need to apologize. He was betrothed. He never got married. He was supposed to and ran. Oh, well, didn't run. He left.
Wait a second, how do you know? Do you know the secret?
I am wise.
And the hole goes deeper.
Did he tell you?
No, I am not.
Then
going
you
to
do not
confirm that
know.
information. Yes, I do, because I am familiar with these social graces, and it is very common that names.
You
of
say this as if
individuals-
I am not also familiar with these social graces.
But you need to understand, clans and families from distinguished names generally are betrothed to common their families. This particular Denix family is one of those families.
Listen, I understand what you were saying. The problem with this that is not the problem that he did and he left.
Did not get married.
Listen, Moadid, you are not listening to me, small man. It's the fact that he is keeping the secret and lying to her is the problem.
Are you sure?
Yes, she has no idea.
But he is not. I don't believe he would be married. He may have left before the wedding day.
It doesn't matter if he was married or not. The thing is, he had a previous relationship that... Oh, my goodness.
I don't think he had a relationship.
Oh, no, he definitely did. You weren't there for that conversation. Carver,
No.
did you take your shit yet?
Carver's awake. Wait a minute. Hide the cheese sticks. He cannot have any more cheese sticks tonight.
Well, first off, good fucking luck keeping me from my goddamn cheese sticks. Second off, I can't help but feel like I was hearing a bunch of people trying to sound like me. It was weird. It was weird to me.
No, you just
We missed you when you were kind of asleep. Not gonna lie, you ate a concerning amount of cheese sticks. Like you normally eat a large amount.
Well,
but
she
you
left.
went-
She left them for me, and I was lonely, and I was also hungry.
Carver-
I think
Well,
I
Carver, I don't think it was all meant to be for one night. You didn't eat them
Yeah.
all, but I think you took it
Carver,
as supposed to be eaten in one meal, and that's
I-
just not.
I think you ate my weight in cheese sticks. We
I-
kind of have established that we don't know how much I weigh, but like, I'm pretty sure you ate like the size of me in cheese sticks.
Man, I'm not
So-
gonna lie to you, little one. I could probably eat 3 of what you weigh.
I
It'd be
back away a
fine.
little bit slowly.
That'd be fine. I'm hearing a whole lot of yelling about
It's nothing. I think we should move
No,
on. There's
we
a
definitely don't
thing.
need to talk about. None of us have secrets that we
I mean,
No,
need to
there's
know
no
about, right?
secrets that need to be
something about
discussed.
cheating or
No.
marriage
Must be talking about cards.
or a relationship.
So
No
um,
prior relationships here.
we just both
It's at
nod
this
at each
moment-
other.
moment, people might realize something. Something that I'm not talking about because I don't know what's going on.
I feel as though I'm being deceived.
No,
But,
we are all
no.
we are all being deceived, Carver.
Nay.
All being
I thought we
deceived.
were friends. Why are we
Exactly.
deceiving each other?
We're very happy with where we are. It's fine.
I just
I
don't know
mean-
what you're. There's no.
I mean, you guys are a part of my relationship with your darling. You know, I thought I opened up to y'all. Y'all, you did help me. You know.
Shoot, now I'm being guilt tripped. Oh no.
I
just
don't
thought
like
that-
this.
I thought we were all like a family. I told you about my ex-wife. Well, we're
Oh.
not technically broken up as much as she tried to kill me. But, you know,
I feel like
think-
that's a pretty.
You did
Horrible.
tell that to your girlfriend, right?
Huh?
Like, she is aware that you were not divorced, that you were just... Because that's the
Well, I
problem.
mean-
That's the entire problem that's going on right now,
I-
is
I
no
mean,
one
I-
is telling other
I don't-
people
I
I
about
mean, when she did this to my face, I pretty much took it as an annulment.
I think that's very valid. And you should be free to pursue whoever you want.
Absolutely.
I also don't see that. Maybe I don't think that getting you both at a place for the formal documentation was really
I don't think
going
that
to
would
go
happen.
well.
But you know what, Tegan, you're right. If I'm trying to try and set up a relationship with your darling, I need to be honest with her about my past and come forward and tell her everything because you gotta have a
this.
foundation. You gotta have a foundation of trust in a relationship.
Avari, I trust you.
Yup, me too.
I trust you so much.
Yup, no matter what.
You've literally
happens,
saved my life already.
Yup. There's
I love-
nope.
I love that.
I'm good.
I have no idea what the hell is going on, and even to see so I'm not better. This is great.
Yeah.
Good.
I-
So yeah, I'll Tegan. That's gonna be the first thing I do when I sit there. I'm just gonna.
You
put
should
it
have
all
done
out
it
there.
before, but yes, it is quite important. After
I
all,
made the
What
assumption.
if you did?
what if your ex-wife came over here looking back for you, and your lovely barmaid did not know of such things, and it ended up causing, let's say, her demise? Something that she could have been protected of if only she knew the truth.
I mean, dang, I never thought.
That's
what
very
happened if
dark.
Never thought what would happen.
Those
if she
are
was
things that
looking
happen.
for me.
She might have left for you. You never know. You might have left the baby inside of her.
Whoa, hey, now time, Tegan, relax.
Tegan, you're
Not
heavy.
everything leads to babies.
Hey,
I think.
Most things don't lead to babies. if you
Aye.
think about it. There's only
most of life.
most of life does
Very
not lead to
few
a baby.
things that actually lead to babies.
There's like 3 things that lead to babies, as far as I'm concerned. Music, wine, and
It's
cheese
like-
sticks.
Tegan, I believe you've forgotten to ask Carver a question.
Oh no. No, we've heard the answer to that.
We are
We're
quite
present.
aware. We are quite aware that Carver is not a virgin.
Oh.
But no.
There's 3 of us here. I'm just saying.
Not
I had to
long.
establish if we are an entire D-cherried group or not.
Oh, dear, are you a virgin? It's okay. Everybody in their own time.
I'm sorry? Was that,
I said, my friend, are you a virgin?
I didn't hear there. Didn't hear you were talking. You're talking to me, correct?
Yeah.
My apologies. No, I have been with the female persuasion.
Good
That's
time.
just-
Yes.
See, I'm not good with
It was,
comedy, but even I know that was an odd way of saying it.
It was yes, it was coming of age. Yes.
I can't because
What? Why are you saying? Don't understand. Is it an uncommon? What?
because
This is very hard for me.
Oh, my headache's back, guys.
I'm sorry. Drink some water.
coming of age, it's a double entendre, didn't it?
It is.
Oh, a double what?
Carver knows about entendres, double or otherwise? He's learning, you guys.
Yeah, me and Mo D, we have continuous vocabulary lessons. So he teaches me about the good words, and I every now and then I tell him how the most efficient way to snap a man's neck. Just straight and useful information.
Hey, hold on. I want to learn how to snap a man's neck. Why aren't you asking me?
You know what? I think she definitely needs to learn how to snap a man's neck. She's going to need
Hey,
it
self-defense
quite
is
soon.
important.
I mean, she'd have to learn to climb first.
Oh, dear.
No, she actually won't.
Nah, nee. There's something you missed while you were in your cheese coma, so don't worry about that part.
You know what? I think actually I can do it one more time.
Well,
Okay.
maybe save it in case we get attacked.
That's fine.
Wait, what happened? What'd you do, little one? Did you snap a man's neck? Did you rip somebody in half?
Pretty much.
Oh
I'm so proud of you. Come here, you
was
little mother.
amazing.
Look at me, just like.
And we're back.
Who's the little monster? Yeah, you are.
yeah.
As
The only
this,
person who was as impressed was Falano.
as that exchange is going on, I am gonna stand next to Dinnick, and I'm going to look down at him as like soon.
It's soon. Oh yeah, I agree. We should make camp soon. It's been a bit of a day.
You know exactly what I am talking about. Dwarf. I'm
Camping
speaking
is,
in Dwarven
sitting.
at you. Do not play.
And I'm speaking back in common. I agree. Camping is critical to making sure we're not attacked at the night.
You dishonor yourself. And I'm going to walk
Like
away.
rubs his shaved face.
Oh.
I don't know. I eat a whole lot of cheese sticks and I wake up and everybody's acting.
It has been
It's been a
strange.
day, Kava. Yes.
Yeah.
I found some salt.
A lot of
Yes.
salt.
I found a lot of salt.
Good use of a nat 20.
Carver, you noticed there are some weird zombie bodies laying around the area that you guys are in.
Oh man.
No licking these, please.
Carver, guess what? I made up some aliens, like people that aren't from like this planet. I was like, what if there were like creatures that didn't come from this planet? They came from somewhere else. And what if they just like came and they like ate people's brains and then they took their spot and then they were like moving the bodies around, and so that made like zombies that were like fast. And then that's what they are.
Aye.
So you created a sentient life form from nothing.
No.
Maybe.
Well,
I mean, they were
you
there.
are becoming
'cause
much more powerful, Avari.
They were there, but I had thought about what if they would be there, and then they were there. So maybe, did I
Could you
do
think
that?
Could you think about cheese sticks?
Well, that's
Okay.
already happened.
Yeah, I did. I did think about cheese sticks because we had the bag, and I thought about what if it was full of cheese sticks. So I asked if we could turn it inside out, and then it was. What if I'm making these things?
I believe that puts you on the same levels as a god to just make your will manifest.
Hey. Aye, that's what I've been telling you, Vari.
That's just downright spooky.
Well, I won't do anything bad with it.
Can you make some beer? I'm thirsty. I've been
I
constipated all day.
I
need
don't think
something
that's gonna help.
I need something.
Honestly, I think you need coffee. Coffee is an excellent diuretic.
All I know is I need something to break the block, if you know what I'm talking about.
What do I roll to create coffee with my mind?
Yeah, GM. What's that roll?
You know
What's the roll
what?
to will coffee into existence?
You know what? Hold on.
Mhm.
It's
You
fun.
have to give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I have a +1 on it.
Mhm.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, now GM, what's the check to hide some coffee near the camp so that Avar can find it and think she willed it into existence? Is that a stealth check?
Thievery.
Thievery? Cool, natural 20.
This is what we pay for. Just Rob burning through all three of the stat 20s.
I realized I had 3, and I was like, well, that's too many.
You know what? Worth it.
So, like, yeah, Denick will kind of, like, he'll, like, tie his boots, and then, like, hide some coffee he had in his pack, and then, wait, Avari. Come here.
Hang on, I'm thinking about coffee.
Aye, come here.
What?
Oh my goodness!
Carter, I can do this.
Oh,
God, I love you.
I mean, it's not ale, but I'll take it.
Well, but like, Tegan was thinking about coffee, so I started thinking about coffee because she said it was
Well,
better.
thanks,
for you.
Tegan. I could have had some ale.
You-
She said it was better for you, and you were just saying that we're a family and that we need to help each other and do good things for each other. So I was trying to do good things for you, okay?
I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me with your magical wish powers.
I won't hurt you.
Like if Carver actually looks a little concerned.
I'm God.
Ah.
All right.
Oh.
Here, I'll just make the coffee then.
I won't hurt you.
Hey, so I suppose we should make camp here. So you can
I
make some
suppose.
coffee.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel real rested. Like I just got here. You know, like I just spent the whole day just relaxing.
Is it you spent the previous bit like kind of almost out of your own body and like
You know,
someone
I felt
else?
like I wasn't even there.
Mm.
And like, you know, just something else occupied my spirit. Now I
Aye.
know what was occupied it was cheese. Cheese sticks and cheese stick aches. Pains.
Is that common for you, cheese stick aches?
You know, not usually. I think
Oh.
what happened was it got stale or it might have mingled up with the zombie bits a little bit.
Or maybe
You know-
the fact that you ate so many.
I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with anything.
No?
No.
As
I
a
think-
medical expert, I might have to disagree there.
No, it must have been something else. You know,
No, I like Carver. You ate. I think maybe 2 weeks worth of cheese sticks in New like.
Carver puts a big meaty paw on Dennick's shoulder and he goes, I don't think the quantity had anything to do with it, friend.
You know, I spoke. You know, sure.
Now, look, why don't you see about getting a bar to rustle up some more cheese sticks? Just, you know.
Don't think. Listen, Carver. I honestly, given how much you already ate, I don't know if that's ethical.
Look,
You
the
have
ones
so many already.
The ones I got are getting a little stale and cold, and she can just whip up a brand new batch.
I think
Create food is a second level spell that I now have access to.
Yep.
Just saying.
So you do
I can
well.
create enough food to feed 6 medium creatures for a day.
So
To
that's
one
one
carver.
whole card.
So
Look, you just got new witch god powers. Let's just have her rustle up some more cheese sticks, some fresh ones. I can toss these stale, contaminated ones out. We'll be all good.
I just don't want to.
when I can cast 8th level spells, I can feed 200 medium creatures.
Amazing.
Please
As
let me cast one 8th level spell.
as you you continue your discussion in the courtyard, night does descend. Speaking of making camp, you notice that as the sun descends, obviously the air gets colder. Then it gets colder and colder and colder still.
I believe there's a front coming through. We should build a fire.
I
Oh wait, before Carver sets himself on fire again, I can do that thing where I just start the
It
fire.
was one time.
Sorry.
I'm the
Um,
Carver. No offense, but that's kind of all the times you need. One
just
time's
wanna-
too many.
I just want to keep you safe, Carver.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not mean to upset you, Your Holiness.
I'm fine.
do notice that yeah, hold on, you're not there yet. That your shadows grow with night, obviously. But you get a feeling that they start to coalesce, to come together. As a creature made of shadow
Oh
rises
no.
from all of your shadows.
Oh no.
No.
It's like
Mega party.
Can't you I don't know.
And I'll
like,
do this one off.
Can't you
I'm
like?
just gonna
Wait,
pull
like-
it here.
Is there one shadow creature or one from each of our shadows?
It's just one creature.
Oh sweet.
ooh,
I feel slightly better.
yeah, slightly less terrifying. Slightly.
Mildly.
Mhm.
And I will shift see this real quick. So
I'm guessing-
everyone can see.
We're rolling
Away.
initiative. Or is this a friendly shadow creature?
He doesn't
not
look
a friendly shadow.
friendly.
That is not a friendly shadow, my friends.
Not friend shaped.
That is shaped like anything but a friend. That is an unfriend, as then it
Mhm. Unfriend.
essences will be mine.
No, it's not.
No!
Not.
I'm
no.
going to respectfully decline.
It's no.
Okay.
Someone throw a
cool.
cheese stick at this thing. I just think it's hungry.
Quit wasting my cheese sticks.
Eat a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Fennec is ready.
No, eat a cheese stick. You are not.
Eat
you
a
when
cheese
you're
stick.
hungry.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do we have to roll initiative?
Yes.
I really don't. I don't see any other way.
This thing does
To
not
be
seem
honest.
to be negotiable. No.
I'm just gonna leave them unwhispered because I don't feel like changing it.
19.
I mean, it is kind of good to not keep them whisper, especially with like the one thing, because that way the audience also gets to see. So
Yeah.
Yep. Let's making edits on things on the fly. Give me one
Hooray.
Oh, right. No, I don't need to do this. I need to do this.
How many of my nat 20s have I used? Have I used all 3 or just
I
2?
used all mine.
you have left Nif. You still have 2 because you started with 4 today.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Thank you,
that
Chad.
Nor
should
also
be
has 3, and I have 1.
better.
We also have a
shit.
nat 1 to impose on Spirit
Okay.
as well.
Hooray.
All right. I will descend sword. the shadow appears, a red cloak flowing around it as it stares at you menacingly. What will you do, Mr. Dennick?
All right. Am I next
Kill
to
it.
it, or do I have to move to get next to it?
I'll say that it kind of is nearby. You don't really have to move.
Okay. So first action, I will.
You will have to draw your weapon though, because it did
Oh,
happen.
okay. So first action, then draw my weapons.
Mhm.
Second action, I will. Second action, I'll mark it as my prey.
Okay.
And then third action, I will. I don't want Flannel to get aggroed too much, so I'm gonna
Hi,
use
Mage
my
Richard.
best action to
Oh,
parry.
Stanley Richards here.
To parry to up my AC. Can I interpose myself so that maybe it's gonna be particularly interested in me?
Sure, if you'd like. Parry is a reaction though.
No. So I've been I can because of my dagger. I can use an action to add one to my AC as I take like a defensive stance. So I'm gonna
Okay.
do that.
That's fun.
So, there we go.
Avari.
Am I next to it?
Sure.
I yell and I bear form and I bite it.
Yeah, second spell up. Okay.
So yeah, Carver is maybe alarmed to see just little Avari turn into a medium-sized bear.
It's a Carver-sized bear.
It's
Yeah.
a Carver-sized bear.
What in the fuck did I miss?
Yeah, I ascended to godhood while you were asleep, apparently. I'ma bite it.
Okay.
She was just a sweet small little one when I was.
I rolled a 20.
That
It's just not
is
so small anymore.
a hit,
Yay!
if just barely.
That's alarming.
I rolled 9 points of biting damage. I'm a bitey thing.
The spell. Let me read the spell real quick. I don't think it does, but I need to make sure.
It's piercing damage.
Yeah, no. I have to look for something very specific.
What does it mean when it says melee one action claw is agile?
Agile means that instead of the multi-attack penalty being like -5 and then -10 respectively, it's -4 and -8 respectively.
Lit.
Yes, I am.
Say, it's your fault.
Okay. So it does not say. So I would say no. It doesn't. Okay. So that means it. You notice, Avari,
Mm-hmm.
that it doesn't seem as effective as you would think.
That's okay. I'm still excited to be a bear. I confirmed that I can do this more than just as a one-time thing, so I am very
Yeah.
happy with this.
Per second level spell slot you have, and or above, if you have slots above, yada yada. Alright, that is your 3. The shadow is going to look between Dinnick and Avari.
Yikes.
It's going to strike at you, Dinnick, and then strike at Avari twice. Because Avari did damage it.
I got armor class of 21 right now.
Do I just get temp HP, or do I get, like, the animal hit points? And
No,
then
you just get the 10 HP.
Good deal.
Unfortunately,
Alarmed.
that will miss you.
Yeah.
And then with a -5, that definitely misses. -10, that misses as well. Jeez.
Yes.
I rolled horribly.
Power couple.
Yes!
And that is its turn.
Amazing.
I ain't afraid, no
Harbor.
ghost.
Okay, so
There's a
Stop.
bear
yeah, I'm gonna
Holding
take.
this thing for you.
I'm
to
gonna
hit.
take. I'm gonna take my axe and gingerly walk by the bear and nod to it.
Uh-huh. It nods very enthusiastically back.
Rebecca.
Raging
Okay.
first, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's gonna so one action to rage and then we're swinging.
Ooh.
Welcome
ooh.
back.
42
Oh,
42
yes.
points of slashing.
Wait. Did we do the bonus
Mhm.
thing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because,
It's in
hey,
there.
fun fact, your axe does 2d12 damage now.
Wait, what the fuck?
We snuck into your stuff while you were sleeping and we boosted your equipment.
So it's just gonna do it. Rebecca.
You sexy thing, you. You also notice that there is a
Rebecca.
new glowing runes that are etched along the edge of
Rebecca got a
the
tattoo.
blade of the axe. And you
I
deal
am very confused right now. I don't.
massive amounts of damage to it.
You're welcome.
It must be my birthday. I don't remember what my birthday was. I think he gets one more attack.
Because
Use
no
your
one had their
birthday now.
weapons out,
Mhm.
because it did happen
Oh,
suddenly,
okay.
you would have to use your second action to draw your weapon.
Cool.
I am my own weapon. Ha ha.
So yeah, he just gingerly walks by the bear, like trying not to upset it. Bear nods back, and then he just fucking cleaves this goddamn thing.
Yeah, it don't feel too good. They magicked your weapon.
Yeah, I then that is my turn. He's just gonna keep like checking in on the bear, just making
Yeah.
sure the bear doesn't bear at him.
This is just such a wild game.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
amazing. So, I think it's Tegan's go now, right?
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Tegan is gonna draw her sword, hold up her shield, put it in front of her, rest it on the ground, and lean forward. And that's her turn.
Hooray.
okay.
Cool.
Modi.
As a turn, she stunts.
So I'm a good 30 feet away from it, or within, or how close am I to the shadow that's attacking the bear? And
I was
Attempting
thinking
to attack the
everyone
bear.
is relatively close.
okay,
You can be at least like 10 feet away if you'd like.
that's I'm not within melee, and I kind of move. So so I'm going to avoid the puns, but I'm going to be.
Goodness.
And how he describes the spell as he's casting it upon this creature, the target. I'm hoping this works, but I'm going to make it laugh. It needs to make a saving throw with hideous laughter, and it's the will saving throw. And I'm not sure how the crits work with that, but I think it didn't like my joke.
No! I would like to oppose that one!
That one.
I would like to oppose the nat one!
Okay,
I
what
want this
is-
to succeed!
What is your DC?
19.
Came in
Okay.
with your whole chest. I love it.
So, with an at one, it will critically fail.
Okay, that's
There's
what I
a
What
was
does that
chance
do?
that it
What does
could
it
have still
do?
passed. I think if I'm not mistaken, it falls prone and.
So on a critical failure, it falls prone. It cannot use actions or reactions for 1 round, and then it suffers the failure effect. It is.
Let me
explode on a regular failure.
Enchantment,
We
emotion,
finna
mental.
jump this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Target is
thing going
overtaken by
down.
uncontrollable
Look that
laughter.
trick! Look
This-
that trick!
This bear is about to curb stomp this ghost.
Oh,
all four limbs.
oh dear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I will say that while you notice, I missed something, so it gains that amount of health.
So Moabdi would have probably said some sort of joke or something to make it.
Please, what
laugh.
joke? Please say the joke,
Yeah,
please.
tell us a joke.
It's fine,
No,
even
because
if
it's a pun
if it's
joke, and
listen,
Come on.
listen. It's an appropriate time for a pun joke
And
because
it's also
hideous
in
laughter,
canon.
and it's in canon. That's the issue is when they pile up.
Don't
Yeah.
needlessly.
don't
Now-
worry. We will not
Now is the
keep making a bunch of
time.
puns over you because I don't want to overshadow you.
Stop it.
I didn't come up with it, but something about you're gonna just dark in shadow. You're just about to be overbeared with death.
Here we go.
You notice that while you should have dealt a lot more damage, Carver, you did not. You dealt the amount of damage appropriate for what was would be considered a normal hit.
Also, I didn't get my crit.
You
You did, but it's a ghost.
okay. Critical damage is considered to be precision damage, and there are a number of creatures that are immune to precision.
Wild.
Yeah, stupid, but it is what it is. And it is not immune to your hideous laughter, so it falls prone and begins to laugh uncontrollably.
If we attack it, is that gonna break it?
No.
Oh, good. What kind of
Well,
bonus
then.
do I get for attacking a prone ghosty?
It becomes flat-footed. Its AC comes down.
Got it. So, I think I'm going to do something I haven't done yet. Is I'm going to first use my action to give Flannel 2 actions. Flannel's going to move to be in a flanking position with me to further
It's
reduce its
not
AC
gonna
for
stack.
me.
Bears.
Oh, it doesn't stack?
Bears. Two
No,
bears.
Oh, it
because
doesn't
they're
matter.
they're both status penalties.
Oh, that's fine. It still will do it for when it
Yeah.
stands up, and then we'll use his support action. So he's gonna basically start to kind of maul and pin the ghosty down, so that now on all of my attacks, they're gonna do an additional D8 of damage.
Support, gotcha.
So now
Hooray.
I'm going to use my twin takedown, which is I'm going to make an attack with each of my weapons. So for
Yep.
instance, my war pick
That'll hit.
is 26. And then
Amazing.
my dagger, which will only have a -2 penalty because it's my prey and it's an agile weapon. But it's
That'll
only
miss.
9. So, now technically it was a crit, right? But we just
No.
ignore the crit.
It was not.
Oh, it was not a crit, even prone. Okay, so 18 damage from the pick because of the support.
Hmm.
And then I will do my last attack with my. I think I'll do my pick. So this will be a -6 instead of a -10 because of my.
Yep.
Cool thing. But that's an
Misses.
11. All right. That's my turn for now.
Avari.
Rolling single digits.
I am a bear, so I'm gonna attack it. That's all I can do, but it's a good thing. So I would like to roll. Wow,
Plus
plus
9
is
is
15.
a miss.
15. That's so sad. Do I have rerolls with hero points?
Yeah, I mean,
You have
we all have
three
a
of
hero
them.
point.
You have 3 of them.
I
From
might as
you have-
well use
Oh,
one
yeah.
of those.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna use that to re-roll that 6,
Okay.
please.
Mhm.
Plus 9. Here we go.
Very
26.
There we
That's
go.
much
That
better.
is a hit. Just a regular hit.
Hooray.
Did you use your normal hero point or one of the gifted ones?
Whichever one is more advantageous. What's
The
the
normal
Usually-
one will come back next session, so.
Yeah, then the normal one.
Gotcha.
+1. I rolled a 6 of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna claw at it. Unless that was no wait, you kill it.
No,
Okay.
no, definitely not.
Okay.
You're not doing as much
Good
damage
try.
as you feel you should.
No, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, so it's -4 for the
Mhm.
first agile hit.
Right.
And it had a +9, so I'm just gonna say
+5.
+5.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
That is a miss.
Thinking. And then I think for my third one, I'm just gonna use that nat 20, cause why not?
With 20 plus 1, you barely hit.
Hooray! Stop saying
you
barely.
hit.
I mean, it is prone.
I mean, it is prone.
Yeah, still.
So I'm just like stepping on it and just like
So since it's not taking crit damage, just roll normal damage then?
Yeah.
Or because it would be a
Hooray.
crit, because it's a hit and then it's a 20, so it's a crit.
Right.
There we go. Well, that's 4 points of damage.
Uh,
Hooray! I am a happy bear. No, I'm not. I'm an angry bear. Ah,
Arr.
ah.
Rah.
Now there's 2 angry bears.
it is loses its round.
Yeah, it does.
Carver.
Howdy.
All right, so
Gee, I wonder what Carver's gonna do.
I'm going to turn undead
Mm-hmm.
with Rebecca. And then second attack, Rebecca.
Does 21
Oh.
hit though? 21?
I think 21 does hit, yeah?
It.
Yeah, 21 hit with me.
Yeah. So that's 2 hits.
Yeah!
Minus 5. Yep.
And then I got one more, so why not?
That is the
12,
miss, however.
12 will miss.
I'm gonna use one of my 20s to make that a nat 20.
Yeah!
Amazing.
Okay.
So
see.
it being 18.
19, 31. No, 41. Yeah, 41, 50. Okay.
Damn, Carver.
How do you turn this shadow into chop suey?
Yeah!
Yo, we might have made Carver too powerful.
Nah.
I'm just imagining like him swinging, making sure not to hit the bear, and then the bear just continuously like making sure the shade is in Carver's face, and he's just like, fine, whack, whack, whack.
Nice.
Damn.
The shadow dissipates. As
This
it
is why I was
dissipates,
not worried.
the air does seem to get warmer. It's still like it's snow and it's night, so it's still really cold, but it's like 5 degrees warmer than it was.
Right.
It's a normal amount of cold.
Yeah.
Now we should create the fire.
Moab D takes note of the interesting temperature change and undead relation.
You know, Carver, I'm very glad that I decided to put that rune on your axe, because you are going to like terrifying a bit.
The bear just like nods along, like,
Not gonna lie to y'all, I feel much more effective in making things that are living no longer.
Well, that's the thing. Most of these things are not living, but you're making them even more not living.
That is in fact the truth. I don't know what y'all did, but you know, you see like Carver's eyes start to well up a little bit. Just thank you. And he just like gives you all like a quick one arm hug.
the bear just kind of like rears back and like tries to hug.
At least
I'll
you're
say-
medium.
I'll save yours for later, little. Just back.
I don't know. This is gonna be the only time that she's gonna be able to hug you like normal hug, like proportions.
I mean, she's bigger right now.
Hey, come on. Don't pretend you've never wanted to hug a bear.
I mean, like that size bear, but that's a big bear.
Hey, go on.
I just
Like
popped out.
okay. I just love the
Hug the bear,
mental
Carver.
picture. Oh, all right. It just kind of leaves in.
Yay!
As you enjoy the embrace of the hug for a
Just
second or
shrink
two,
down.
the minute passes and Avari poofs back into her little self.
She's probably hanging all the
I
way
very
down
much
the collar.
am. I
Like,
very much am.
Yeah.
I got it. That's the weirdest shit.
That was so cool though.
Hey.
I mean, yeah, you are.
Did you see me? I was like really big, and then you were like real powerfully hammered. That was so good, and I'm so proud of you.
I know you pushed the thing right in front of me. I was just like, all right, bear, and like I knew logically you were a bear, but it just in practice it's still. That's hold on. Let me put your hold on now. He just puts it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh wow. Well,
I can do so much now.
what happened? Like you're able to just will things into being, and then what else can you turn into? Can you turn into a turtle?
Oh, I don't know.
We'll find out.
Let me go read the spell description for a second. I can turn into.
Can you turn into another person?
No.
Oh.
But I feel like I might be able to turn into an ape, a bear, a bull, a canine, a cat, deer, frog, a shark, or a snake. Maybe. Just off the top of my head. Maybe.
So,
Like you can turn
Good
into
list.
a snake?
I think so. I can think of it, so I can probably do it.
Like you
Right?
wouldn't have no feet.
hey,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
very true.
I didn't have thumbs as a bear.
Oh
You
man.
know-
Did
you
you
know
like
that there's
feel
some
your
thumbs?
thumbs, but then they weren't there when you looked at them?
A little. It was kind of just like I felt like I was a bear instead, so that's what it was supposed to be. I didn't really stop to think about my thumbs when I was attacking the wraith ghost thing.
Were you a?
Avari, what do you think that was?
The wraith thing.
Hey,
But let me check an undead lore about that. Well, I probably
Ooh.
know a lot about that.
Yeah.
What is going on with the fire? I missed
You
that
know-
episode. She goes Super Saiyan. Somebody's.
You know that it is indeed a wraith, that it is a malevolent undead who drains life and shuns light. It has a shadowy, incorporeal form that is dotted with burning eyes that reflect its hatred for the living, and shadowy claws that are weapon enough to steal the vitality from their enemies.
Not shadowy enough, apparently.
Hatred for the living and sucking the life out of people. No wonder she ran away from Rebecca and didn't want the competition.
Danik laughs, yeah. With that.
Yep, I think it was just a very bad, very mad creature that couldn't really handle us being so cool and so happy all the time. Except for that little part where we were all yelling at each other, and that wasn't very fun. But most of the time, we're very happy and very positive and stuff, and I think
Right?
that the race just didn't like
Well,
any of that.
Little
So it just
family,
came to
like you
stop
said,
us.
Carver.
Yeah. I mean,
Weird
Me.
one. That talks a lot about sex. Don't really lie.
I can't say that my family ever talked as much about it.
Aye, same.
All families are different, I guess.
Aye.
Sex is a very common topic within my house. I have several siblings.
So who's the virgin?
There are 3 of us.
There's 3. Oh, okay. So let's see. You.
He says,
It's like pointing. Not you, Mondi. Not me.
What about Rebecca?
Definitely not Rebecca. So that leaves Finnick and the bird.
You mean flannel?
Oh yeah, Flannel and the bird.
Finnick. Both Finnick and Dinnick. He's got it.
Yes, he's gotta do it now. No, but he goes, oh, okay, well, in your own time, you two. Like, pats you both on the back.
Ooh.
Y'all got this.
Oh,
Avari, do you know how babies are made?
Yeah, I think. I don't. Can I just say yes so that you don't
Avari, I
explain
mean,
it to
she
me?
figured out how the
Yeah.
alien zombies
Here's-
work. I think
Here's how
Exactly.
making a
babies are made.
baby
I just make them. That's how it'll happen.
Is that how halflings do? Is that how gnomes do it?
You just manifest something inside of your uterus.
that being said,
Much more efficient.
I'm going
I
to.
don't know. If I say yes, will you leave me alone? Because yes.
I'll leave you alone because you clearly want to be left alone.
Okay. Thank you.
Goodbye. I'm gonna walk into the night.
I mean, they don't even really need a guy. They don't even need a fella if that's how they do it.
Exactly. That means men are useless. Why would they even keep you around?
We gotta make sure Avari doesn't think of babies. Like the- Just later on that night for no reason, Carver's gonna pop up out of nowhere and he's just go, Avari, stop! Don't think about babies.
Okay.
Eh,
Oh no.
well, that's all I'm thinking about now. So I don't know if that worked.
You know how when someone says don't think of the thing, then you immediately only can think of the thing?
Think about your grandma.
Okay. She was cool. She had 14 children. Oh
Oh no! Think about baseball.
No, because I just drew our logo and it's a baseball mitt catching a baby.
Oh no! This is backfired.
I think we're all pregnant.
Oh.
I was
I'm gonna,
pregnant. Oh no.
I'm gonna just take Amari away from Carver at that point.
Don't let her think about babies.
like,
I'm not ready to be a great uncle.
But
Carver.
Amari.
You're my uncle.
So, Amari, obviously this has been a lot today.
Yeah, a lot.
Like I
I
said,
will say,
yes. No.
We have 15 minutes. Are you trying to hush us
Good
up and
plot.
close it out?
I will keep
I-
this going for this conversation. I want it to happen.
no, it's fine.
I
It's
have the
just-
power
do-
here.
I do have a little bit of plot hook at the end, and
good.
then we've got business with Mr. Noor.
It's okay. We got it. Don't worry about it. Have your role play.
So, that was a lot. I guess
I've just
when I thought
learned
about
a
orcs
lot.
being very aggressive, I always thought of it just in like the Carver way, but now we've seen the Tegan way.
Yeah, honestly, I
oh.
think I might be more scared of Deacon than I am of Carver at this point.
Oof. It's
Loud.
to be fair, that axe is now very terrifying, but
I mean, yeah,
I-
but like you gave him the axe, which means that he likes you about it. So, and he's like, I think he might be scared of me now. So,
I mean, what do you have?
I've done
I,
a lot of cool things, like the coffee. I didn't even know I could do the coffee thing.
I,
What if I can
the
do that?
coffee thing was very impressive.
Uh, that was, it's been a pretty cool day.
I, um, and obviously, um, you know, we've talked a bit about ourselves, and I know we've been mad about each other, but obviously, there's things we both haven't said on purpose, and uh,
Uh-huh.
I uh,
Do,
I don't uh,
do you want me to
I
tell
not if you
you?
don't want to. Um, I guess I didn't think about. Keegan did have a bit of a point that the thing I'm not talking about could kind of nip us in the bum, but probably not because everyone who would be mad about it is a very isolationist, not nice person that lives in the mountains, which is the complete opposite of the island. But so that has
Well,
me
if it's
slightly.
your family, we already talked about how it's your family that
Is
they're not
not exactly.
gonna bother
No,
us.
I mean, my family's probably. I mean, my family, exiled me from the clan.
Uh-huh.
Plus the
I was
shaved.
there for that.
I I'm very glad that it was all in Dwarvish because there were some very nice, not nice words being
Yeah, not
shared.
nice.
But no, this is not really my family stuff. But I don't. We don't have to talk about either of our things. But um, I
Except
just
now I kind of feel like we have to, because they're gonna yell at us if we
well,
don't.
I want us to do it because we want to do it, not because we're being told to do it. Because that's kind of being told to do things is kind of most of my life until I met you. So I'd like to kind of
And not
close the
to.
book on that whole because
Okay.
all the decisions I've made with you have been because I wanted to, and so uh, I'm so much happier now. I never want to look back at all that other stuff. So
Lord, shut up.
Sha-la-la-la na na na. All you gotta do is
Here's the
kiss
girl.
the
Kiss the
girl.
girl.
I think we both have things that we want to not be anymore and close the book on, and I think that's okay.
Yeah. I I don't I don't know. I think that everybody that we meet for a reason, and
Sure.
we can learn things from them, but we don't have to keep them around unless we want to, or unless they die.
I do you know what flannel means in Dwarfish? I'm guessing not. I did haven't taught you
Have
much
you told
Dwarvish.
me before? I don't think
No.
you've told me before.
Um.
I thought
So
you were just naming it after a pattern of fabric that you liked because it was nice and soft, just like
no,
the
I don't.
railroad.
I've never heard of that pattern of fabric.
Oh,
Um.
it's really
No,
soft.
it's a Dwarvish word. It means Genesis or new birth, rebirth. And we
Oh,
named it after we left my home. Named and picked it out because
that's really sweet.
I just I
It's
don't.
important to you, right?
What is?
Just having a fresh start and everything.
I'm not doing much looking back anymore.
Then you don't have to.
And neither do
I
you.
don't care. Well, yeah. I now I feel like I have to tell you.
If you tell me, I'll tell you. How about that? Does that sound fair?
That's very fair, and that would probably make Keegan very happy if
I
we both
it would.
talked about things.
It would.
Um,
But we don't have to. We're kind of also in the middle of fighting undead
yeah,
and
there's a lot,
hiring people to build walls and
but like that's kind of why I should tell you. because there's just so much death around,
Oh,
and I had someone around before you,
okay.
and he died, and so like that's why I was so sad when you found me, because I had lost him, and so just like being around you and being so cheerful and things, it's been really good, and finding new parts of the world has been really good, and
I'm sorry.
but I don't know what to do about that, because like you can't do anything about him, he's dead,
Hey,
so I haven't told you, and I'm sorry,
pull her in for a
and
hug.
and you know, like I thought that couldn't hurt us, but like, you know, now all the dead are coming back, so maybe he could come back and hurt us, and that would make me pretty upset too.
I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen.
And
And
I'm trying to make sure that you're safe too.
I mean, you can turn into a bear and you're healing me. I mean, you're definitely doing more than your fair share.
I'm trying.
You're doing great.
Thanks. You are
And
too. You're important and strong, and you're helping so many people to do so many things. You want to make everyone do better, and that's the best.
I so Tegan, so I don't know if I fully explained as well why I was on the surface in the first place. Not a common thing for people in the Rand doing the Iron Mountains to do. So it's a ritual of sorts. You're supposed to go and experience the outside world, gather certain herbs and natural things. Of course, I met you in Falano there, which kind of spiraled away from me, but
Yeah,
I
a little
still
bit.
technically completed it. So it's a bit of a rite of passage, and it's supposed so it's the final step in a marriage process, technically. Uh I was betrothed. There was a ceremony, and then I went on the ritual. But I was then exiled from a tribe which would annul any proper marriage, and it was not something I wanted. It was just because, a firstborn of a rich family. Um, I uh, it, it was I didn't know what I was gonna do before I went to the surface. I tried so many times to tell my parents that I wasn't in love and I wasn't happy and I didn't want to do all that, but it was fell on deaf ears. But you know, legally was married, I suppose.
I I didn't ever get that far with him.
I
We were engaged, I guess is the word. We weren't like that formal, but we kind of just decided that we were gonna get married one day. But he died before we could hold a ceremony and things. Um, but I was thinking, do you remember that discussion that we had a couple of days ago about how, you know, you don't have your clan anymore, but we could make a new one with Carver and with Tegan and with Moody,
I
and we can be a clan all of us, and we can decide the traditions about who has to marry who and when, and if we want to get married,
Hey,
and we can do that whenever we want to, if we want to.
I couldn't agree more. That sounds perfect.
New clan.
New clan. You know, I think what we should do, we should now when we get married, I would not be opposed to taking Tumblebrook as my last name.
You know, when you got really embarrassed about your name during like the Great Hunt and stuff, I almost accidentally blurted out my last name just so that you wouldn't have to deal with like using your last name, and that was almost like very awkward.
Oh,
Um,
I,
It would have been very. Tegan would have been very confused and very excited.
oh, there were so many comments.
Uh-huh.
Um,
You know what would be really funny is
what?
is if we got married and didn't tell them.
That's the only way we're getting married now. We're going to. Oh, we're going. Oh, yes. And then we can go on to do like a big to-do, which I wouldn't mind either, but that sounds good.
What if it was like, just us two, and then it's like they're like, oh, why aren't you getting married? And we'll be like,
I don't know, we're not ready.
we're not ready. And
Oh
that's
no, I
we've
don't
been
know if
married
we'll
for
ever
like
be
a year.
ready. Oh no, we're just too awkward.
Uh-huh.
We just can't.
I think that would be funny.
That sounds perfect.
Oh, what are the rules for getting married in our clan? Like, do
Oh.
we have to have somebody that decides it, or do we just say we're married and then we got? Or like, does Tegan have to do it because she's like the paladin?
No, I don't think.
Or-
I think that obviously both people have to want to, for sure, get married,
Mhm.
and they have to get together,
Mhm.
and they have to make vows as to what they what this means to them,
Mhm.
and commit to each other,
Mhm.
and then they probably kiss, and then I think that's it. That's all they need. It's just about those two people and what they
Just those two.
feel between each other. I think because that's all that's important at the end of the day. I think not all
that
the
sounds-
the plan and the politics.
Yeah. Or
Bit
about
shite.
what anybody else wants us to do.
And there was like a whole thing, like there was like a whole priestly thing, and they had to go through like dedications and all these like religious like things. It was a lot
Yeah.
of bullshit. Ask me. It wasn't important.
I was kind of like lean up on my tippy toes, and I'm just like, you kind of need to help me on this.
And I leaned down and gave him a kiss.
Hey, Danny.
Hey.
I think by the rules that you just made up right there, we just got married.
Then I will I will have to hold it back to not introduce myself as Mr. Tumblebrook until we tell the rest of them that we're married. But it will be very difficult.
I'm putting Tumblebrook on the layout for next time. Mr. Tumblebrook on the layout.
We'll know that
We
Denick Tumblebrook,
That sounds very nice.
he's got a much better ring to it.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
We go cuddle
We
up.
just killed Val.
We cuddle up.
I think
near
in the
fire.
morning somebody owes Tegan an apology because she made this shit happen.
What the fuck happened?
But
Hey, go ahead, Spirit.
as you reconvene and gather, you hear a voice that says, "Isn't that sweet? Now, adventurers, heroes, really. Your journey here is coming to an end, or at least this portion of your journey.
What the fuck is this?
The voice says, as you see a ghostly figure appear. Um, Do not worry. We are not here to harm you, only to pass along information. He says, as two more figures appear behind him on either side. I would like to request that at least everyone's Roll20 volume be up. Please.
Wait, what are we
If
doing?
timeout, if it's music, we have to be super fucking careful now. Cause
It's not music.
okay, because it's Twitch TOS. Okay.
No,
If
it
it's-
is not music.
Okay.
It is something that I've made personally.
You are
Okay.
so cool.
Cool. It's
Amazing.
not all the way up, but I have
Okay.
because I have, if I do, then it's gonna drown out everyone on my end.
I don't think mine's up. It's not.
Oh, I'm hearing it. I don't like this.
I cannot hear it. Oh, that's because it's on my.
For the record, I can't hear it, so nobody on stream is hearing it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go back over.
Okay. Like, if you go back over it, it doesn't matter. Like, my Roll20 volume is not gonna... Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna go back.
Okay, thank you.
The three voices speak harmoniously, saying that they are harbingers for what is to come.
Mm-hmm.
The person to the back and to the right will tell you that there is a key that you need to get. It resides in the southwest, in the lands of the dwarves. He then points to Dennick. You know what I speak of, before he disappears. The next person, who is still in the back on the other side, says that that this key will lead you to a vault with weapons of unimaginable power. You will need it for what is to come. And disappears. I forget what the third part was. He says something, I forget what it was because I did not write it down.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Things are
If
coming.
you have the file, I would love for you
Oh.
to send it to us so
Because-
that we could listen again.
Because
Yeah, I'll.
And on top of
post
that,
it.
I can actually play it for us for everyone to hear.
He says, I remember now, that you must, that you have to gain the trust of the people, that when they come together, they can provide serious backing, and that you must gain their trust, whatever you do, more or less. I have it down, because I made it
Nice.
myself.
Hooray.
I do
Okay.
have it.
Very nice.
I don't like how creepy it sounded, so good job.
And when he finishes the message, he disappears.
Well, that was unsettling.
It was very not nice.
He came in saying how cute. What was he talking about?
I just kind of like reach over and I just like hold Dennick's hand
Yeah,
a little bit.
I'm just holding hands. We're gonna go, go to bed now.
That's not a terrible idea. May you set out the alarm every time we try to make camp. Something just comes out of the dark and does creepy things.
I'm setting the alarm up. Yes,
I
yes.
appreciate it. Oh goodness, I just want to take it. I am exhausted.
Actually, I'll set 2 alarms.
Excellent. And I think
But
we all go to
with-
sleep.
With that, my friends, we are overtime, and that is what we have for the day.
Hooray!
Oh,
Hurrah!
we did it.
Is
Yay!
everyone happy with the romantic scene that they got?
That's the
I
most
was like-
romantic scene that's ever happened on this channel.
Followed by some super creepy shit afterwards.
It's alright, totally
It's
worth
like,
it.
man,
Absolutely
like-
worth it.
Rob and I spent so long setting this mood, and you all were just like so tensely like, oh, cuteness, and then immediately like 3 creepy things show up.
adventures.
I love it. Amazing. Anyway, everyone, thank you for coming and showing up. It was this game is wild. I don't know what it is anymore. Like, it's a dating sim / anyway. So
Hey, look, one couple reached marriage.
It's
so...
true. According to, I'd like to point out that you should probably get a vote on the entire clan on what the rules
Nope.
of marriage are.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
We are the
We're the
head-
founding members,
we're the head of the
so
clan, so you decide.
sucks to suck on that
Oh
one.
man! All right. Well, that being said,
Darla to marry.
the rest of the week we're off on the channel. The rest of the week until Monday, where you will see us again with some Blades in the Dark, followed by on Wednesday evening for some Revenge of the Geth, and then on
There
Thursday
may or may
morning
not be a
for
duck bear.
right, and then Thursday morning for the World of Ashenfell. That's the next 7 days on this channel. I hope to see everybody here, there, and all of this good stuff. We love you. Thank you so much for the donations and the subs, because those subs are for charity to the Black Visions Collective. So thank you very much. And now, everyone else, please let us know where we can find you on the internet and all of that good stuff. And we're going to go with the person who came in late first, Mr.
Yeah,
Nor.
Rob.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nor.
Got me.
Tomorrow I'm doing tabletop tea time with Saito, so you can find me over on her channel, my lady Saito. Saturday morning I am taking part in Scraticus's 24-hour of gaming. I will be playing in Call of Cthulhu with the one and only Alice, and he's going to scare the shit out of us.
That's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And on Mondays, you can find me on Encounter RP as Dr. RPG, where I answer your character's questions in game. It's a whole thing, and now we're taking voice questions. So record your character asking a question, send it on over to us, and we'll answer it on air. It's a good time. All right, that's me.
Amazing. Go ahead, Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay again. You can find me at NeoFed3. In the coming week, I believe I have a session 0 of Legends of the Galaxy Star Wars RPG coming up that will be on Tuesday nights. And I think I'm involved with D&D Live or D&D Live 2020, a game or two, which is unknown at this time. So hopefully I will let you know when I find out on Twitter.
Amazing. Thank you. Nif.
Hi, I'm at Nifernif on Twitter. I am part of the Not Quite Heroes podcast. You can find us on Twitter at NQH Podcast. And you can find us this weekend at Dralakan Line. We are having a convention for tabletop stuff, but it's all online because of the whole world. And so it's free, it's events and panels and games, and we're doing a live show on Sunday night, which is going to be super cool. My character's pretty new, and I think that if you watch Sunday, you'll actually like get to meet the character for the first time. So that's like a super cool bonus.
And then next Wednesday, we have our Curse of Strahd game. Both me and Noir are in that. So Darkest Night, Brightest Light. Come see us, cure
Stab a
vampirism?
vampire.
Something? Anything can happen at this point. We're still very early levels, so. And yeah, that's my stuff for next week.
And me,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rob the GM at Robbie Rollin on the Twitters. You can find me this Saturday evening after our friends have their game on Nerdly Gaming playing a Monster Hearts 2 game, Before We Have Sinned. Oh boy, it's the most dramatic, craziest game ever. Super fun. Come check us out. And then, of course, come join us, Drawing Online. Our live show will be from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday the 14th. So if you're interested, come join us in. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, of course, yeah, that's me. That's me.
And last but not least, our wonderful Dungeon Master, Spirit.
Hi, I'm known as Spiritus Lupus most everywhere, through various spellings because people are dicks and will jump on spellings quicker than I can. But I'm unfortunately nowhere else, really. Hopefully, after replacing this on my CPU, I might be able to get to stream more, as my computer has severe overheating issues and I'm trying to figure that out.
Is that it?
Hooray.
Awesome.
I'm trying to. Alright, so with that, it's really hard to find someone to raid like at 9 p.m. PST because everyone is is also ending in the world. But I do believe our friends at Friends Who Roll Dice are still going up. They are playing some Dungeons and Dragons, so we're gonna go say hello to them as soon as the raid button is there.
Yeah.
Until then, follow these wonderful people. Let's get in the Discord if you're not yet, and all that good stuff. And with that, hey nerds, bye.
Bye.
Hey. Oh, the